And we're live. Hola, mi gente. Joe Barreto, live from the Connection Studios in Hackensack, New Jersey. I'm with the man, the myth, the legend, live from Puerto Rico. Cesar Joel. Cesar, how are you, papi?
Hey, I'm doing great, brother. Thank you so much for inviting me to your channel. This is our third collaboration, the first one on your channel. We did two in my channel. It's always been great, and it's always a pleasure to be right here with you. I mean, it's great. Thank you so much for the invitation, hermano.
No, you know what we got to give everybody now because we got people saying, look, Anthony's even hola mi gente like all long and wepa. We got to give a wepa by the count of three. Ready? One,
Right.
two, three. Wepa!
Uepa!
Oh my
Oh,
God. I have everybody here. Um, John, thank you so much. We have people that are members to the channel. I have John. I have Juan here as well. Thank you, Juan. Chad's Money Minutes. I have Michael from Long Way Travels. Tariq, Papi, how are you? How you doing? Tariq, it was really cool last week with you. As you see, we mentioned we've been with Chad mentioning you a lot in the videos as well. Um, we've got who else here? Oh my God, everybody's popping up really quick.
Llamo
We've
yo.
got Video Tech. Saludos, Joe y a Cesar. How you doing? Bobby Yakuzo, Johnny Jimenez, ¿cómo está? Hello, hello. Filmo. Filmo, how you doing? And a Knicks victory. That's right. Anthony Venture threw up the flag for us. So, how is everybody doing today? Cesar, Papi, how you doing? Tell us what's going on, Papa.
Yeah, living the dream, bro. I'm right here living in a tropical island with plenty of points to burn out. So I'm chill, man. I'm retired, so I got time. I'm on the right place with the right people. So I'm doing awesome, bro. I have to say a little tired because I've been like I bought a property, so renovating it, kind of busy doing that. So but besides that, everything is great, brother.
Yo, you guys, just so that you know, see, me and Caesar didn't plan this, but Caesar, what's today? You retired. What's today?
Uh,
¿Qué día
I don't
estamos
know.
hoy?
I don't remember. Retired
No,
people don't care
retired people
about
don't know.
days.
See, he gave the really nice, easy. I tell everybody every day is Saturday for me because it doesn't
I
matter.
don't even look at I don't look at calendars. I don't care. I'm free.
Oh, YouTube expert Jesse's in the house. How are you, Papi? Juan Garcia. Um, so we got a lot to get into, mi gente. We're also going to touch on this year's creator meetup and next year's meetup, which is going to fall squarely on the shoulders of the person on the screen next to me here. And, we're going to jump into something that Cesar brought up literally as we were going live, and that's the Chase Sapphire Reserve. Talk to me, Cesar. ¿Qué es lo que hay con Chase?
I don't know. I mean, that car is lacking a lot behind the other two cars. I mean, it's not a bad car by any means, but when you compare it to the Platinum, it's can't compare it. I mean, the Platinum is by far the best travel car in the game. And then the Venture X came out and took second place because there were only two competitors, Platinum and Reserve. So Venture X came in and took second place. I think Chase need to update that car. Like the last time they did it, they just raised the annual fee and they didn't give you any more credits. Coupons on that car are very difficult to use and maximize, worse than the Platinum. So it's not a bad car. It has great insurances, and even it can work for many people on year one because if you get the bonus and you also get that 300 travel credit plus the TSA global entry credit, that's $400. Well, you're still missing out $150. So if you can make it up with the launch access, it's okay for the first year. But it will be extremely difficult to keep justifying that car after year one. Redeeming points at 1.5 rate using a portal doesn't make much sense when you can easily get 2 cents or more with Hyatt. and you have access to those transfer partners with the CSP. That also needs a refresh. But so yeah, the car is not a bad car. It's a great insurance car. You can justify it for a year, but after year one, it's going to be extremely difficult to justify it unless you're Jake Mercure and you renting bikes every day with it. But yeah, besides that, it's difficult.
I hear you. Well, I want to tell John, thank you, Papi, so much for the super chat. I appreciate that. Mi gente, hit that like and subscribe. Ya tu sabes, Cesar's channel is also it's not, I didn't put it here in the chat yet because for some reason when you go to live stream to YouTube, but it's in the YouTube side when it posts. But John, if you could do me a favor and throw down Cesar's channel. John is the man. John is God. I don't know where I'd be without you, John. I swear to God. I appreciate
John,
you.
Jo- John, te amo, hermano.
There you go. You see. And so you made mention. Hold on one second, because my beautiful wife is coming down the stairs trying to be all quiet. Man, I can't change the I can't switch the camera. Look, she's gonna kill me. But before, I want to thank John again, but I gotta show people, and you know what, Cecil, I gotta show you. Because I know he's a busy guy, but I want to thank someone in particular who is now changed his name. He is no longer known as Anthony Venture. He is the Staten Island Oprah, who sent me his, it should say Staten Island Oprah shirt here, but this is Anthony's Venture shirt. Anthony, Papa, thank you so much. I got it in the mail. Look at that, but we're going to change that to the Staten Island Oprah. That's what you are, Papa. Thank you so much. I just got it this week. I appreciate you for showing the love, Papi. Thank you.
Anthony's great, man. I did a collaboration with Anthony. I also had the pleasure of meeting Anthony Venture in Vegas with a bunch of other guys like Luis Ponce and Mouse. But Anthony is great. He's one of my favorite content creators. I actually thought that like you're on my top three list of content creators. He's a guy that I really appreciate, and I'm really happy for the success that he's having in YouTube. He's putting in the work. He works hard, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna make it.
And I'm glad you brought that up because, he's very humble and God knows when I tell him something, whatever, he just dismisses it. And I'm like, no, bro, really, you bust your butt. This is how it is. And we're grateful. So Anthony Papi, love you out there. Love you, love you. Chad Money Minutes, yeah, the Staten Island Oprah. And we have Cesar's channel here that just popped up on the thing. Dalton is back. Dalton, we didn't forget you, Dalton. You're going to get a wallet on you. One way or another, we're going to get you a wallet. Dalton has been this close twice. So we're going to do a GoFundMe and get him a wallet just because, Cesar's channel's there. Thank you, John, so much, Papi. I appreciate it. We have Jesse from YouTube Experiment. Not enough difference between the CSP and CSR. Needs better multipliers and something else to justify the annual fee. Removing restaurants broke the camel's back with the card. Well, you guys saw, and I wasn't lying. Some people thought I was lying. I got some comments that were funny, but when I was in Florida, I went to my Mexican spot and had a few too many tequila shots, and I went home and ordered the CSR. And I remember texting Anthony. All he did was, what? So it was dumb. I admit it was dumb. I don't see the value in it. And I gotta see. People tell me, I guess if you don't have the platinum, it has value. But would it have value if you have the platinum already or the Capital One Venture X? Do you think it's worth it?
Like I say, if you value those insurances, you can provide some value there. It's outdated. I mean, the thing is outdated. It's not adjusted. It hasn't been adjusted to the current times. It needs a refresh. The CSP also needs a refresh. You can justify it for the first year. As a matter of fact, I've been planning to get it in May, I think, when I get to my second year or third year to with my CSP. But the only reason I might get the car is because I want to give the global entry and TSA pre-check to a close family member. So yeah, 300, the $100 global entry. So I get the car, I test it for a year, but I know for the fact that it's going to be downgraded next year because I will not get value for that car. So but it can make sense for 1 year. It has great protections, but the Platinum and Venture X also have great protections. It's not like like they don't have protections. Like too many people make it seem like, oh no, the CSR has the best overall protection. You have to have it because if you don't have it, you're not protected. That's BS. I mean, Venture X and Platinum Card has great protections. So too much drama on that area. But you it can make sense for 1 year, and if you live in a big city and you always using Live, yeah, it can help out. But those coupons are extremely hard to use. I cannot use any of those.
No, and here's the thing. And I had a good friend of ours, Keith, made a comment on the video for me. Because I had the Amex Platinum that I used, right? And he said that the he feels that a travel card should have those protections, like that you don't have to pay extra for the insurance, which I get because you get primary with the Chase Sapphire Reserve. But I mentioned to him, I also had a little bit of a bad taste in my mouth with Chase because I used that um, CDW insurance once, and I had to fight 8 months to get my money back from Alliance because that's their underwriter, and it was a nightmare. I had to keep uploading forms and calling them and tracking who I spoke with on what day. And even though I pay for the Amex insurance $25, but that covers me from day 1 to day 42.
Reliability, reliability insurance. Like
Yeah.
CSR doesn't have liability, so I'd rather pay those $20, $25, and get that premium car insurance for the entire 30 days. So it's also like primary insurance is a good to have, right? But you also have cars like the bill with primary rental car insurance. You also have the CSP has primary car rental insurance. It's not like you have to pay 550 for it. In matter of fact, even a trash car that I have from Banco Popular of Puerto Rico, that the annual fee is $50. It has primary rental car insurance. It's
What
not
card is that, puppy? Which
like
one?
the American Airlines Advantage from Banco Popular
Oh, the
is
Banco
only for
Popular. Okay.
50. So $50 primary car rental insurance, and I even get 3 points in car rentals. So,
Okay.
yeah. So you have the bill card, no annual fee. You get that. You also have the CSP. So you have seven. In matter of fact, like even the PenFed Pathfinder, I think has that primary rental car insurance. So it's not a
Okay.
big deal.
That's good to know. Okay.
It
And
shouldn't.
for those that don't know, Banco
So,
Popular is the bank guy I grew up with. I even had a little uh piggy bank of a van con Banco Popular with it. So, but Banco Popular has
a
been the bank
Jesús,
forever.
saludar a Jesús. Jesús, hermano, muchas gracias por estar presente, hermano. Thank you so much, Jesús, for being here, brother.
Jesús, que Dios te cuide, papi. Gracias por estar aquí. Te lo agradezco sinceramente. Now, you mentioned the built card. I want to put this out to everybody and you first. I'm at a crossroads here. So I was challenged a few weeks ago from my friend in Miami, Ernesto, to see if I could pull off getting a lot of the perks that we have on the premium cards and get them on no annual fee cards and see how I can compare them, right? So I'm torn. I was ready to pull the trigger on the built card the other day. I kid you not. And I held back. And I'm torn between that and the regular autograph, not the autograph journey, because that doesn't do it for me. But what do you think? What are your guys' thoughts
The regular autograph and the bill.
between the autograph and the built? If you had it, because they only let you get one card. My understanding is, you know, during every 6 months. So I wanted to see which one would you get first.
I will get the autograph. That I mean, because now Capital One, Wells Fargo, you can start transferring your points. It doesn't have like a very strong ecosystem, but it's probably going to add more transfer partners. But the multipliers on the autograph are great. Plus, you also get like a 30,000 bonus that you don't get with the bill. So that will get you started transferring some points and making some redemptions.
Got it.
Protections on the autograph cards are solid. I think it also have like cell phone protection, so
Okay.
it has good protection, extended warranty, push it protection. So yeah, I will go with the autograph for sure.
And you know what scares me? Sledge said to me when we met up in Florida, he was like, I got to use my built card because I got to use it 5 times. And that's why I know I'm going to crap the bed. I'm just going to be a mess and forget or not put this. And then I'm going to get mad. So just, so, so I want to see what everybody else says. You know, on here, I appreciate that, Cesar. Thomas here says CSR is an insurance card, not a travel card. Thomas, thank you so much for being here tonight. I appreciate that. We also have Christian Cruz en la casa with us today. Saludos, papi. Diogenes Castillo Duran, ¿cómo está? I know they're always with you.
Hermano,
When Cesar does his
sí,
lives, these are the peeps, right?
hermano, esos son mis hermanos los aprecio. Muchas gracias por estar aquí apoyando a mi hermano Joe, gente en vivo conmigo, hermano, los adoro.
I appreciate this. Thank you guys for being here. Que yo me lo cuide. Michael from One Way Travel says, built doesn't apply to the 6 months, I think. Autograph is super strong. 20K sub and protections are good. Signify Cash is pretty. Matt has been all over Signify. I think Matt was gonna have that as a side piece. He was dying for the Signify Cash card.
I think Wells Fargo is actually doing a very good job with the cards, like Autograph, Active Cash, Autograph Journey. That's a solid trifecta. And if they deliver a premium travel card that can compete with the CSR and the Venture X, I mean, they have a strong setup of cards. Signify is also a very strong card too. They just need to add more partners, but they have some very good, strong cards that can earn more points than most trifecta, unless you're talking about Citi, that's an earning machine over there. But Wells
Thank you.
Fargo is doing good things.
They,
Wells Fargo is
they're
doing great
trying.
things.
Yeah, and they're trying. You know, even Tariq says, wait for the autograph 30K sub. Yeah,
Yep.
I know RJ Financial loves the cash cards from Wells Autograph. Wait, Matt says, wait, you got the card, Matt? You got the Signify, Matt? Ray, saludos, familia. How you doing,
Hey,
papi?
hermano.
Ray, que Dios te cuide. Gracias por estar aquí. Te lo agradezco, sinceramente. Xavier coming in hot with another super chat. Xavier, thank you, papi. My man, what's going on? You haven't missed too much. We're just getting started. We're just jumping on CSR and now Wells Fargo. Please, Xavier, feel free to bring up whatever you'd like to bring up, papi. Xavier is just amazing, you know. Thank you, Papa. I really appreciate the love, Pa. You never fail. Bobby Yakuzo, autograph. I have that in the built, but the autograph multipliers are excellent. This is what I wanted to ask all of you. So now that Amex is getting rid of my Sirius XM in another week or two, that I love that because I haven't paid Sirius XM in forever. Is that something you can move to the autograph and get the 3 times for? Is that fall in that category? Because that's what I'm trying to see with a lot of these things. Because I mentioned in the video I put for the Chase Sapphire Reserve, believe it or not, if you guys use your iPhone and use the Apple to make the purchases on the phone, CapCut, Canva, any subscriptions, it comes over as an Apple purchase on the CSR, on the CSP rather, I'm sorry, and you'll get the 3 times multiplier. So when I send a super chat, because it's going through Apple, it comes off as 3 times the value, believe it or not. So if you do that with streaming services, it works for me as well. I put Netflix on it, I get the Netflix 3 times at the 20-something dollars it is. So it adds up in a month, you know? So, but Xavier, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Okay, Matt says he just got to Signify. Congratulations, Matt. I told you, Matt was waiting for that. Matt lost sleep over that, you know? Ramirez Irving.
Mi hermano Ramírez, muchas gracias, hermano, por estar presente. Thank you so much for being here with Joe's channel and supporting his channel. I really appreciate you, hermano, my brother. Tú eres de los que siempre me apoya. I love you, brother.
Ramírez, gracias porque yo sé que, y me fascina, papi, que está aquí con nosotros, que sé que estamos hablando en inglés, pero cualquier cosa que tenga una pregunta o lo que sea, por favor, deja la pregunta aquí, no hay problema con eso. Te lo agradezco sinceramente. Gracias por el chat, pa. Gracias de todo corazón. You have Ray saying saludos, Caesar. Okay, I paid $20. You know why I paid $20 for Netflix? First of all, if I'm gonna have a 4K TV, I want to see it in 4K. I don't want 1K or less. I'm sorry, I'm too old for that. I don't want to figure it out. Don't make fun of me. That's bullying, Michael. That's bullying. Dalton, Joe, you should do what my dad does now that he's retired. He doesn't listen to the Sirius as often, but he likes it every. So, okay, Dalton, I do get the Sirius thing in the car, but I'd have 3 cars under my belt. 3 different cars. So it multiplies. It's me, my wife, and my son. So yeah, I get the $5 whatever it is a month, but times 3 is the kicker. But it comes in one shot. But no, and I don't listen to music in the house. I'm like the fake Puerto Rican. I never listen to music in the house. I listen to music in the car. So thank you, Dalton. What is this? Ramirez gifted.
Sí, Ramírez es muy bueno. Ramírez, gracias, hermano. Gracias
Oh,
por el apoyo al canal de Joe, hermano. Te aprecio,
thank
sabes
you.
cómo es.
Oh my God. Gracias, Papa. Dios mío. I didn't even know what that was. Yo no sé lo que. I don't get it. Gracias, Papa. Sinceramente, man. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. God bless you. That is so cool. Gracias de todo corazón, man. Cesar, you have a following that people don't believe. When I look at you
I
on
have,
live,
I have the best followers. I have the best subscriber. I'm building the strongest community in the game, in the Spanish-speaking community, and they support me everywhere I go. Los amo, los aprecio, familia. Muchas gracias por estar apoyando a mi hermano Joe, tanto Juan García, todo, Ramírez, Diogenes, Cruz, todos. Dios me los bendiga. Muchas gracias por el apoyo.
gracias, sinceramente. John, thank you for saying congrats to the new members. I'm stunned. Like my hairs literally are standing up because I didn't expect that. Thank you so much. Sinceramente, de todo corazón. That is awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Thank you. We got Lonnie here in the house. Lonnie, how you doing, papi?
Ani,
Lonnie's the man. Lonnie came from Korea last week during the live. God bless him. Hello, 187. Huh?
nice hotel. Lani did a video on his intercontinental stay over there in Korea. That hotel room looks great. So yeah.
I think we got to chill with Lonnie in California. We got to go that way.
Yeah.
Hello, 187. In cash does 5% streaming as well. Works for Hulu Netflix. Okay. Thank you so much for that because I just got my second in cash card last week and I'm meeting to spend on that. Thank you. I appreciate that. That's smart. Thank you so much. Good looking out. See everybody here. That's why I love this group. It's a Korean barbecue. Oh, we got more information here. Autograph, Apple, Disney, Peacock, and Peacock is going up. I just saw it on the news. And YouTube TV. Okay, cool. Look at this. So it's Irving Ramirez. I'm guessing, correct?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Irving. Dios mío, mira lo que le hiciste a la gente aquí. Gracias, Papa. Thank you. This is fire. I swear to God, I'm lost, man. Me chavaron la mente because I don't even know what to say.
Ramirez is a huge supporter. Man, he's always supporting my channel and the live that I go. Yeah, he's just a great follower. So yeah, el mejor.
Yo, and here is Carlos Alberto. En ocasiones no estamos muy bien informados. Pa'lante, coño. That's right. Carlos Alberto, you could tell from La Isla, like literally.
Carlos, gracias por tu apoyo, ¿sabes cómo es, hermano?
Carlos Alberto's from Aguadilla. So
yeah, he's my vecino. He's my neighbor. I'm from Moca. He lives like 10 minutes away from my house.
Mi papá nació en Moca.
like
Los
10
Barretos
minutes away.
back in the day. Yes. Oh, man. Gracias, Carlos Alberto. Te lo agradezco de todo corazón. Tú eres increíble, papi. Gracias, man. Don Kim. Peacock price increase just in time for the Olympics. You're right. That's what I saw on the news. Those son of a guns. I was going to say something else, but yeah. Cable, another paid television. Okay. Thank you, Matt, for that. I appreciate it. Now, John, thank God. Oh, wait. You guys ready for this? Look who's here.
Yeah,
Stand the
mi
credit
hermano está,
fraud.
mi hermano
Oh,
está. I had the pleasure of meeting Stan in Vegas. Like all those guys that went to the Vegas meetup. I mean, it was such a great time that I'm looking forward for New Orleans because like there was a Stan, there was a Spencer Johnson, Luz Mal, RJ, Anthony Venture, Calvi, CJ Finance, Slash, my brother from another mother. So many guys went there and they were all so cool. Like when I went there, I think I was about hitting my 1,000 subscriber. I was one of the smallest creator over there, but no, they treated me well. They made me feel comfortable. Yeah, it was great. It was a great time, and Stan is a great guy.
Stan, congratulations once again on your recent wedding, puppy. God bless you. Let us know if you're going to come through with the missus to the creator meetup. You know, that would be awesome to meet her. You know, you're amazing, Stan. And I thought you wrote that yourself because, like I tell people, my Spanish not very good looking. Yours was better than mine, Stan. So thank you so much for that. Thank you for being here, Papa. I appreciate you. The love is real. And my sister chimed in here. Where is she? Yep. Like I said it, Rachel. Papi era de Moca. Yep.
See,
So look, Stan got his MR. How you doing, MR? How you doing, Papa? Good to be here. Wait. And then we have Call Milani. Verizon Play Plus has a growing library of streaming services. With In Cash, you'll get 5 points. You do not have to have your phone with Verizon to take advantage. Really? And I have Verizon. Okay. Huh. Thank you, Lonnie. I appreciate that, man. Thank you. Now, what Cesar, what sub are you working on right now? Because you never just sit down. ¿En qué tarjeta tú estás trabajando ahora
well,
to meet the sub?
it has been kind of difficult once you hit those 20 cars. Like you start getting some denials,
No,
some
not you.
frequent denials. Yeah,
No.
I've been getting, but I did got that crazy Banco Popular card for 50,000 American Airlines miles, priority boarding and all that fun stuff for $50. I'm still working on it, about to finish it, but I also got finished the I got approved for the Reward Plus to finish the Citi Quafecta. So I'm actually waiting for the card. It has taken almost 2 weeks. So I have to call to see what happened with the card. They approved me with a trash credit limit of 3,500, but I just needed the approval to get those 20,000 City Potenki points and finish that Quafecta. So it has been a fun experience with City.
Oh my God. Yeah. Every time I hear trash, you know who I think of. Let's just, is it trash,
Yeah,
trash?
it's trash.
Sledge.
It's trash. Yeah, yeah.
Wait, we got news. He'll be there. Cesar and Wepa.
I'm telling you, this if you guys seen here, like if you're not a content creator but you're a subscriber, you want to go there. Like last time, many subscribers went and we had a great time. So make sure to go to the New Orleans Creative Meetup. This year it's been organized by Chats Money Minute, another great guy, great content creator that I appreciate him a lot. I call him the glue to this community because it keeps us like together. So yeah, so you don't want to miss New Orleans.
I can't wait. I've never been, and I'm so excited. And I figure it's going to be crazy because it's going to be during Labor Day weekend. So I'm sure it'll be packed. But bring it, right? It's not like I got to work the next day. It's all good.
Yeah,
so,
thanks. Yeah,
so I got a question for you here, Caesar. How many city points do you have?
man. There was a mistake in my account, so I currently have almost like 400,000 points. I'm still waiting for them to correct the mistake made, but they didn't notice. So I currently have close to 400 thousand points because when I hit it on the sub for the Premier, the double cash, and the custom cash, when I try to combine the accounts because with Citi you have like for every account you get a new Citi Thank You account, but you have to use a website to combine those accounts into the City Premier one so you can pull all those points together. So when I was doing that process using the page, it wasn't allowing me to do it. It was not showing my other accounts to do it. So I called customer service, and it was great that like I never had like an issue with City customer service. So she did it with the phone. But then when she did it, like every point got multiplied again. Like I had at that time, it was like almost like 190K. So I ended up almost having close to 400,000 points for over a month, and they never fixed it. I'm scared to use them, but
Oh
I'm gonna use
my.
them. But so CD actually gave me pretty much close to 200,000 points for free.
Because she thought you were cute. She sees your videos, and that's it. She likes Boricuas, bro. Take it as a win.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. It's uh, every time I see those points. Well, I already gave it enough time. Like it has passed over a month and a half. So I'm gonna wait to see what happens with my City Reward Plus when I arrive. Imagine I also get a 10% bonus, added bonus with the City Reward Plus. So I don't know. Yeah, it's gonna be wild.
That's crazy that they make it so difficult to combine the points when Chase is like the easiest thing on earth.
Well, the easiest is American Express. You don't have to
Oh
worry
yeah, you
about
don't even have to do
transferring
it.
anything.
True. Yeah.
That every bank should do it like the Amex way. You just get the points. It's the same points. That's it. One account. With Chase, yeah, you have to actually send it to the Chase Sapphire Preferred. The good thing with Chase is like you can add like a close family member with the same address, and you can actually transfer points between your family. Like my wife, I do it with my wife and my son, so that's nice. But besides that, City, they actually have a web page that is easy to navigate to do it. But in my particular case, when I picked the accounts, it was not showing me the other accounts. It was only showing me the City Premier one. So I called, and I ended up with almost 2,000 added points for
That's
free.
insane. God bless you. Good for you. Good.
Yeah.
Now, if you had to pick, I think I know what your answer is going to be, but I'm going to throw it out there because I wonder what other people think as well. You have your city set up. I don't have anything from City. I don't have anything from Capital One, and I don't have anything from Wells. I've been a City customer since I was 18 years old. So almost literally 40 years, right? But I've never had a credit card from them. Which ecosystem would you suggest I go to first?
Oops. I think Capital One should be the first because they can be so picky. They tend to approve people that have like lower credit scores or fewer accounts. I tried with Capital One and I got denied twice. So once you have more than 15 cars, Capital One it's going to be very difficult to get approved for a Capital One car. So I will even prioritize Capital One over Chase um, to start, and then from there, like with Chase is easy to get approved. You just need to be under 524. So uh, I would probably go to City because sometimes it can be sensitive with inquiries and new accounts, but it hasn't been my case. I'm 1424 and I'm still getting approved for every single city card that I apply. So,
Wow.
but some suggest it's sensitive. It hasn't been my experience, but I would say go Capital One, go City, and leave Chase for the end. Most people say start with Chase. Don't start with Chase. Get everything else, and then you probably just go to the garden for 2 years and then get Chase card because with Chase it's easy to get approved. You don't Chase and American Express are easy to get approved. With Chase under 524, you get a with American Express they will give you the first two cards that you get, and you will get two easy bonuses. Then they will throw you in the public jail if you don't spend. but it's easy to get in and get two bonuses or maybe three. So I will start with the Capital One, Citi, Wells Fargo, go to the Garden for 2 years, then move to Chase or American Express. They don't care
Okay.
about them how many accounts you have.
Because for me, the only thing that Wells Fargo's offering me is the Saver card for good credit. I have 22 cards right now,
Yeah,
and
that's the thing.
their platinum card or whatever. Wells, I can get the autograph journey, the autograph of the built. I also applied on that wait list, and I don't know if it's a smart move, and then people have their own opinions, but the Robinhood gold card. I just want to see if I can get the card. I don't know if it's worth it or not,
One,
but
one example is I did a prequel like 3 weeks ago for my wife and I with the Capital One Venture X. I didn't get peer proof, and she got peer proof, but she only has six cars. Her credit score is way well. It's not bad. She has excellent credit score, but I got a better credit score, and I'm not pre-approved. But she has fewer cars, and she got pre-approved for the Venture X.
see,
So, yeah.
at this point, I just can't. I get so mad at Capital One that I don't feel like even applying anymore. Um, but I want to try other cards for the more than anything else. Honestly, guys, is for the channel. Because I want to be able to speak about what I have and what works for me and what doesn't work for me. But like right now, I'm working on the Hilton Surpass cards that I thank Cesar and I thank you guys for explaining to me on how good of a card it was. I'm abusing that card, literally.
I got. I love Hilton. Hilton for the States. I got every single Hilton car in the game.
He
Just
could
for the
fan
cancel. The
himself.
business, the business one is canceled because I had Amex won't give me a six car, so I have to cancel. But three personal open. Love Hilton, the best program in the game.
Dios mío, Dios mío, Lord God. Ugh, that's hard. I give it to you. That's not easy. But the Surpass has been good to me. And to be honest with you, the one that's been the troop of the last month has been the American Express Gold Card. Not Gold Card, the Green Card.
The gold
I'm
car
sorry,
imposter.
it's a hard habit to break. But my Green Card through the Lion Card has been
Yeah,
really good. I've been
green.
abusing it.
The green card is underrated. Like people praise so much this Chase Sapphire prefer. I have it. Like, let me show it because some people say I just talk trash it. And I'm talking trash of cars that I don't have, but I have the cars that I tell is trash. This car is kind of trash. But the green is a better car. I mean, with I never been able to use that hotel credit. Every time that I look to use that $50 hotel credit, the hotels are more expensive in the Chase portal. I don't know who can do it, but every time I try to check to the places that I go using the portal, the hotel is more. It's a lot more expensive. It's not just a little. It's more expensive. With the green, with the clear credit, you're already coming ahead.
Yeah,
And
true.
clear service actually is clutch. Like they will actually put you in front of every single line. Doesn't matter if you don't have global entry or TC pre-check, they will put you in front. Same happens even if you have global entry, they will put you in front of those global entry TC pre-check. Plus, you have $100 to enjoy 2 or 3 visits to a launch. The Green is the by far the best mid-tier travel card right now. Easy to justify, great multipliers, great protections. Yeah,
And as Lonnie says here, I remember Sledge doing his video where months ago he was with the green, and I was at that point I still had the gold card, the platinum, and that was before they put the lifetime the family language that I thought I could still get the points, and I could never get the green points. But I'm glad I got it. So Lonnie's right there. He's guys. Before I
I
continue,
mean,
do me a favor, hit that like button so that we could put this out there, like Sebi says, so that it can help with the algorithm. So
look at the green card, look at the green card and put it against the CSR. Same multipliers, 3x diamond, 3x on broad travel. Using the portal, I don't know who uses the portal to book travel. I don't do it,
I
so I
don't.
cannot tell you it is great to do it because I don't do it. I like booking directly with the airline and the hotel. But when you take those multipliers using the portal, pretty much the green is a CSR with the 3x on dining, 3x on a very broad travel category, and easy to use credit. It's not like difficult to use coupons. Like you use it one time, you pay for the clear service, you got it. You go to an airport, you open the app launch button, and you get a day pass, and you enjoy waiting for your next flight. So I don't know why the green is so underrated by people, and even they don't mention it in the top five credit cards, travel credit cards. They rarely mention the green, but it's a great card. If you look my Spanish videos on top five travel credit cards, you will see the green there. And I didn't put the gold card; I put the green card.
I saw that. No, and the thing is, you're saving $100 off the other one, and you have a wider variety of stuff, that you can do. Hello 187 here is asking, Cesar, has anyone used a $300 CSR travel benefit on United Travel Bank successfully? I cannot find any data points on Google search. I'm getting my CSR tomorrow.
It should it should work. It should work because it will close it as a travel with I mean, I use my Aspire using that credit, and I get the credit. I use my Platinum using the travel bank, and I also get the credit. So it codes as travel, and the CSR credit is more flexible than the Aspire credit and the American Express Platinum credit. So you shouldn't have any problems. But I haven't done it because I don't have the CSR. So maybe someone with the card can actually verify it, but I'm pretty sure it will work out.
Hello 187. I'm sorry, I just keep calling you Hello 187, pero um when I literally had the CSR for like 30 seconds a couple of
Mhm.
weeks ago, I was with Sledge in the parking lot, and I used my preferred card because that's what I had in hand, but they had already made the switch on Chase's side on the app, and they coded it as parking. I got the credit immediately the next day, for travel. And I can't see where in a world where
Yeah.
Chase has their United card where they're not going to give you the United Travel Bank. It just doesn't make sense.
It will count because it's for travel, and it's actually when you deposit to the United Travel a bank, it says United, so it will get triggered for sure. I don't have any doubts that it will get triggered.
No, that's worth it. And to me, like I use it, the one from American Express, I use it to get my club passes for United. So I don't have to
This
get
is
the
I use those $400 for the platinum and from the Aspire to the United Travel Bank, two different credits that are more restrictive than the CSR, and they code and I get the credits.
That's cool. Thank you, Cesar, because that I love the fact that works. That's cool. Thank you.
Yeah.
Um, Dalton is saying here, clear is great to have, but worried they're going to get shut out of California. The state is trying to ban companies like Clear. Well, unfortunately, if you're not traveling in California, it'll be it's a good thing to have, you know.
Oh
But
yeah, clear is great.
I like Clear. I really do. Especially, I was in Miami in February. The line was ridiculous, and I bypassed everybody and their mother to the front.
And in Miami, well, in Orlando, I was returning for Walt Disney, some family trip last Christmas, and I had the appointment for my son for the global entry and TSA pre-check, but he wasn't able to do the interview, so he was missing out that global entry card. My wife, my daughter, and I had the global entry and clear, but he had the clear. So because he had the clear, that line was like 60 people over there. He went in front. People might try to kill you when they see you go right past them. They will give you all the looks in the world. But I mean that line alone pay for the service. In my case, I get it twice. Like I'm a veteran, army veteran, so I get a discount. So my clear service is $99. And then I add one user that is my wife, and I think it's like $80. I think it's going up $10. So the platinum is paying for my wife and I, and then my Aspire is paying for my son. My daughter is under 18 years, so she gets it for free. So
No,
like
and
I love that credit.
well, we have thank you, John, for putting Caesar's channel. Everybody, do me a favor, hit up Caesar's channel, subscribe, mi gente. Do me a favor, hit up my Boricua brother there. Check out his channel. It's amazing information. He has a hell of a following, as you can see from everybody that's here today that have just been amazing dropping in. Frugal Dad Finance, thank you so much for being here, Papi, as always. I appreciate you. Ricky Muniz, how are you? Look at that. Caesar with the
Hey,
little heart.
Ricky, Ricky, te aprecio, hermano. Gracias.
Ricky, gracias. Sinceramente, te lo agradezco. Look at Caesar. They follow him. Clear in his vital in MCO, 100%.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Like, I was when I saw that line, I was like, damn, my son don't have that global entity. But then I remember, hey, but he has clear. So at least he man, that day alone, he paid for the entire year for clear. No
I'm,
question. It's for free. It's for free in my case, but I would pay that money just to get him through that line
you know
and
that
not have
there's a
and don't have
discount
clear again.
if you have a United card, the regular basic minus plus,
Yeah,
they give you a clear discount as well that you could
yeah,
add to your account. So I pay $99 for the clear.
yeah.
So even actually so I have the green card and the platinum card giving me clear. And they actually come out ahead because I get a discount on the card because it clear is great. That you're able to combine whatever you have and they'll give you the discounts.
Oh, oh, and right now you can actually renew TSA pre-check using the clear, and you will get it for less. I know we get it for free, but for those people that don't do the travel hacking like us, now you can actually renew your global entry using the clear kiosk, and it costs like $30 less. So
And that's a slam dunk. And people, you know, I have a friend of mine that I flew with, and I love him. And you know what? I'm gonna put him on blast now. Jose Peña. I love Jose. Jose Peña. We went to Miami, and the son of a gun did not have TSA pre-check. He had nothing. I wanted to choke him. Now I
no.
could have been understanding, right, Cesar? And I could have been the bigger person and stayed online with him. No. I went, I said, I'll
I
see
ain't
you on
waiting
the
for
other
line
side.
for nobody. Yeah, I ain't waiting for no one in the line. Yeah, you go do the line. I'll be in the Centurion
He
lounge
looked at
over
me
there, and
like,
you just
I
keep
actually,
doing that line.
mira, te lo juro, I ordered him dinner. I got dinner for him on the other side. That's how long it took him to
Yeah,
get
yeah.
through. I'm not exaggerating. It was in Miami. I said, no way. So there's a lot of people out there that don't, it's worth getting the card. If it's for free, it's worth doing any of that. It's just worth it. Save time.
I will get the green. Once, like my daughter is 15 years, but as soon as she turns 17, I'm getting that green card without the bonus, just for the clear credit.
Yep. Somebody mentioned here, does the clear credit then cover you? Yeah, one from Amex. I have it from Platinum in the green. How about you, Cesar? You too?
Well, in my case, I get it for $99 for being an Army veteran. So one credit works for my wife and I, and the second credit it pays for my son for free. I mean,
Uh,
it's not for free. You're paying that
all right.
annual fee, but to justify the car, yeah, it makes sense.
And MR says you
And the
can also buy
expired,
cheaper clear if you have Delta status. Okay.
yeah.
That's awesome. Uh-oh. I got DJ Bruce Wayne. Llegamos tarde, familia.
Hey,
Aquí estamos. Oh, shoot. Macho Camacho versus Tito Trinidad.
hermano,
Si no hay boricua en casa,
gracias,
escuchen los coquís. ¡Huepa! Hay boricuas trabajando en FICO.
gracias, gracias,
Love
hermano,
you,
gracias.
papi.
De verdad, te amamos. Sabes que tú eres de los duros, tanto yo como yo te apreciamos, hermano. Muchas gracias.
Yo, nunca falla, bro. Nunca falla. Guys, we just said he never fails. Gracias, papi, por estar aquí. And, bro, you took me back to Macho Camacho. I got a story that no one's going to believe me when I tell you. When I went to high school in Cardinal Spelman High School in the Bronx, there was a girl that graduated in 1983, a year ahead of me. She was Macho Camacho's girlfriend at the time. He came to graduation, and the graduation was outside in a black jacket, leather, and leather pants to cook outside in the blazing sun. But his girlfriend was
Sure.
stunning, and no one would ever talk to her. We didn't talk to her. We said hi from the other side of the wall because Macho was the man.
Macho Camacho had a Jeep with a Ferrari motor inside. Macho Camacho was the man. I was a huge fan of Macho Camacho. he was doing all that crazy stuff that Hamed did, but like 15 years before him, before he was born, Macho Camacho was the showman in the boxing
100%.
arena. And he knew how to do his thing. Like with Macho Camacho, there was no middle ground. You either love him or hate him, but both will go to see him because if someone hate you, he will watch you just to see you get knocked out, and the ones who love you will follow you. So he was doing it. He was doing it the right way. He was quite smart.
He was a great fighter. He really was. And at that time, I
Yeah.
thought boxing was great. So, but that's
Oh
awesome.
yeah.
No, thank you, DJ Bruce Wayne. See, you took us back. And DJ Bruce Wayne is saying not to tell Capital One that there's Boricuas with good credit. Nah, for me, forget it. They're done. They don't even want to see me in una photo, bro. Not even in a picture. John
And
R.
here,
I will the same way. The girl I do better GE TSA. I'm not waiting with her.
you know, in my case, I'm married, so I don't have any choices. Like my entire family has to have it. So
And now Xavier wants to know
and
with the military discount, does the one clear credit cover both? Cesar?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
In my case, yes, but I think it's going up like $10 this year, so I'm not sure. Like I have to read an email that they sent me like 2 days ago. But at least for my first year, yeah, it covered us like my wife and I with the same credit, and I didn't have to pay anything. And then I used the Spire one. That I was happy when I saw that change with the Spire. So now I'm getting because I already had like lounge access with the Platinum. I don't need another Priority Pass card in my life. I even got I think I got like two more Priority Pass cards. So um, that change, giving that credit to the Spire was great for me because now I can gift it to my son.
Yo, I'm not now that she's not here. I told you guys I took my wife off a clear at the beginning of the year because the fee hit at the same time that the platinum fee hit. I cut her and my kid off. They were gonna be with the birds in the back. Yes.
Oh, that's another clash. Like too many people. This is one thing that it's not talked about too much in the game. Like
Oh,
these companion cards for the platinum. I added my wife, my daughter, initially my wife, my daughter, and son, and my father to this card as an authorized user for free. This is $0. It's not the metal one, and they all get that free global entry and TSA pre-check. And you want to know another trick? If you cancel like you remove them from the authorized user and you add them again, they give him another card and still get the credit again.
really?
Yeah, that's not talked about in the game for some reason. Like they tell you authorized user for the platinums are 195. Yeah, but you got this version that for $0 you get global entry and TC pre-check. I added four authorized user for so
And that's
at
not
least for
bad. You know,
and
people don't realize
and
that.
when you divide those every 4 years, that's another at least $100 in benefit that I get in credits. Easy to use, really easy to use.
No, that's awesome. Now, Caesar, I want to ask you, and everybody still out there, don't forget to hit that like button. Let's help the algorithm, mi gente. And
Yeah, yeah.
Caesar's channel is in the chat. So we appreciate you guys. Do me a favor, please go on over there. If you're not subscribed, I'm sure you are already. What is the most overrated card right now in 2024?
CSR. I don't know why these YouTubers are just given the time to talk about that car. I mean, I know that you get views, but I mean, come on, like the first one start talking about the CSR, then you will send like 10 more talking about the same pretty much. Trying to make sense the car that needs a refresh is outdated, is the by far the worst premium travel car when compared to the Platinum Adventure X. But you see these many YouTubers promoting that car, so I don't know. Yeah.
So for you, it's a CSR,
They-
right?
yeah, it's extremely overrated.
So people are gonna think I'm just angry. But it's true. For me, it's the Capital One Venture X. I just maybe because it's just annoying because they don't give anybody.
I got denied.
I'm gonna get denied.
I
I
got
haven't even applied. I'm gonna get
I,
denied. I don't want to do
I
that.
know I got denied for the car. But I mean, for family travel, is the best. It's actually the best card for family travel. Pre-authorized users with global entry and TCA pre-check can provide so much value, especially for those families that travel at least with four. Because usually you can go to a priority pass or escape lounge or Plaza Premium Lounge and bring two guests. So three is okay. But what happens when you get four? Like you have two kids and your wife, then you're stuck. You either have to pay 195 for the platinum or pay $75 for the authorized user on the CSR. So that Venture X, just for that, it makes a lot of sense.
I
Great
think what I
protections
didn't
too.
like was that they changed the way you can use the $300. It has to be through the portal, and then they're getting rid of the Hertz status at the end of the year.
Yeah, yeah.
And
And those titles are great.
for me, like I said it earlier, I carry the platinum because every time I've gone with Hertz this
Oh yeah,
the last year, they upgrade me. I pay for a
yeah.
Mazda 3 and I was driving a Volvo XC60 hybrid.
You don't do the line. You go there. You go
Yeah.
straight to the garage and you pick whatever car you want in the presidential area.
It is
So
the coolest thing ever. I mean, it sounds like you're being,
yeah, yeah,
a little
yeah. It's
fond,
great.
but
Yeah, I don't rent often, but the two times that I did, it was a great experience with the Hertz President Circle. I haven't tested the National Emerald Club or the AB's Prefer, whatever those your
they're
names.
too expensive,
But
Caesar. I tried. I
Yeah,
wanted to
Hertz
use
is
it, and they're just for some reason
yeah,
it's the same
yeah,
car, but they're charging you another 150, $200 for the same week. It doesn't
yeah.
make any sense. I'm like,
So
for what?
yeah,
So
so but I do value like um that status. Even I don't rent too often, but I do value that because the experiences that I have, the times that I did was great. Also, like with the yeah, with the platinum, you don't need a car like this. Like the sweet spot is the gold status from Hilton. If you are gold status with Hilton with the surplus or the platinum, that's the sweet spot. You get all the dining credits that you need, all the benefits.
no,
So
that
yeah,
that
I do value status.
wait, we have Juan saying he loves his CSR, and Juan also saying that Capital One is trash.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Capital One is trash. The Venture X is good, but Capital One is trash. I mean, their application rules or their approval guidelines are trash. Plus, you got like 10 cars that look the same, but like four of them don't give you the bonus, and only one give you the bonus. The other one just give you the intro APR, and then you got like another version of the same car that doesn't give you anything. So yeah, they complicate things to take advantage of customers. Their approval guidelines are trash, but the cars are great. Like Saber One and Vector X is a good combination, simple to use, easy to justify,
well,
packed with benefits.
Chad had I put up the short the other day from our live that he mentioned the meanest combo that he had was the gold card because of the Uber credit with the Saver card with the same,
Yeah,
and it was like a double dip. And Chad was like, "Bro, that is a mean combination." Um, Now I need to show this up there because if not, my sister's gonna yell at me. But this is my sister. It depends because in Panama they didn't. She's not lying. She went to Panama and they didn't honor the I guess in certain countries they're not honored the upgrades and stuff. I guess maybe
right.
it's up to them, but she was pissed.
I did it twice. I did it for Washington D.C. I know you don't need a rental car for DC, but I was planning to also take my family to the King's Dominion and to the Bush, Bush Garden
Right.
and King's Dominion. So I had to drive. So I was in DC, but I also had to drive. So my experience there was great. I just went there. You just pick whatever car is in the President Circles area, whatever it is. You just go there, and that's it. You pick it up. The same thing happened in Disney. You don't need a car in Disney, especially like I was staying actually in Disney Springs, but I was planning to visit my brother for Christmas and you know and Noche Buena, like 24th. So yeah, I had to drive, and the experience was the same. Like I didn't have to make any lines. I went straight there to the President Circles line, and I grabbed whatever vehicle I wanted to grab.
which is awesome. You know, JP Knowledge in the house. How are you, JP? Thank you for being
Hey,
here. Wepa, how you doing? Guys, welcome
how
everybody
is it?
here again. Guys that are members to the channel. We also had the nicest Irving came in earlier
Yeah.
and gave 5 free memberships to the channel, which is insane. So I thank you for that again. That is just it was so nice. Fue tan chévere que hiciste eso. Gracias, mil gracias. So I thank everyone for that. My sister also says, and I forgot about this, they didn't even take the insurance. She had to take insurance through them. They wouldn't honor the insurance through Amex. And I paid for that extra one. They wouldn't take it.
Yeah, some countries are can be a little different.
And sometimes they tell you in advance, like what kind, like there's some cars that won't let you rent the cars in Italy, like or Australia.
Yeah.
There's some weird things, but I didn't think
There,
Panama
there,
would be on that list.
yeah,
But
yeah, I haven't tested out, but I know that some insurances don't cover in certain areas or the programs are different. But I never had an issue. I never had to pay for insurance, like car rental insurance. And the customer service has been great with hers. And it's always cheaper than the other two options, like the ABC National, the times that I tried to rent a car. So I do value her presidential status
and they
over.
guarantee it for you. You know, when you go into a small airport, like I fly into Jacksonville, so they don't, depending on how many people they have on staff
Yeah,
that day, they don't. Yeah, you saw that. So depending
uh,
on who you have on staff, you don't
oh
go
my
straight
God.
out to the car. You have to get the car at the counter. And when you have, so what they do is in Jacksonville, they have a separate line for presidential status and then everybody else. And when you go to the presidential line, the guy goes, "What kind of car would you like?" And I'm like, the last time I had a
Hey,
two-door Mustang, I said, "Let me get something comfortable." He goes, "Oh, I got a Volvo." I said, "Dámelo." You know, so it was great, you know. But that being said, um,
JP,
JP saying his
JP, Hilton for the stay, my brother. Hilton for the stay. There's no room for no trash hired cars in my wallet.
that hurts.
But Hilton for this day, Hilton for this day. But I have to say something about Hyatt. I always got them good value for their points. I think Hyatt points are great. I just think that Hyatt cars are trash, completely
Oh,
trash.
100%.
Like the business version is trash. The personal car is trash. You can do a lot better with other cars. But the higher points, I've been having a great time. I did had some issues like 3 or 4 times with our availability. Those days not accepting points, but overall, I've been able to have to get good value with Hyatt. I love Hyatt properties. They are not on par with Hilton. Hilton is in another level. Customer service at Hilton, in my opinion, is still the best. Marriott customer service has been kind of trash in my experience. The worst program right now, in my experience, is like I would put Hilton above all. Then I probably put Hyatt in second place. It's not in fourth place. And then I would put ISG in third place and Marriott at the trash category in fourth place. I
So
probably put Choice Hotels before Hyatt.
really, and
Yeah.
that's a Wells
I mean,
Fargo credit card, right?
yeah, because it's hard to get good value with Marriott. At least I tried several times redeeming points, and I don't know. I don't find the value and the times that I stay. They don't even care whatever you are. I mean, gold status means nothing to them. And I don't expect to be treated like royalty, but at least I don't know. Customer service is like they don't care. It's not the same. When you go to a Hilton, even with silver status, they will recognize your status. They'll say, "Thank you for being a silver member. Here are your bottle of waters. Here's your room." So I don't know. It's not there. I think Hyatt for me is in second place right now as a program. I got a good value. Marriott is the one that I have been having more problem to get good value and good experiences. I know your mileage might vary. I mean, I know people that love Marriott and had a great time and they're killing it with their points, but I'm not that guy.
I heard that Wells Fargo and Matt can probably correct me if I'm wrong. they're gonna have a Super 8 credit card.
Hmm? Can you repeat
Sorry.
that?
That Wells Fargo is gonna have a Super 8 credit card hotel card.
Yeah, well, Choice Hotels, I use
Te estoy jodiendo.
some.
The
No, no, but
Super
in my
8,
case,
Super 8 was like
I
the
use.
motels that they used to take us in.
Yeah, but Choice Hotels, it's quite easy to get on 1 cent per point, and when you transfer those city points 2 to 1, you easily get to 2 cents per point. And I stay at San Juan. There's a sand collection hotel. It
I've
was a
seen
great
that.
experience. Clean hotel, great food, great customer service, great location, and I got over 2 cents per point over there, quite easy.
You
So
know
Choice
what
Hotels
we
is
forget when we get to this point, I guess, bro, we grew up going to Super 8, Econo Lodge, Best Westerns. Even when my kid was little and we would drive from New York to Florida, a Best Western Plus was nice because the breakfast was good, the rooms were nice, they had a pool. That's all you wanted, right? I mean, as you get older, your things change. I get that, but hey, if you got a family and 4 kids, the Hyatt may
yeah,
not be there, the Hilton may
my
not be there. It's going to be what it's going to be, you know.
Anthony
But
saying was just about to say, Mike, maybe one day we can converse Caesar. Well, I'm all about value. Like if I can get value, I'm team intro offer and team give me the value. I don't care for loyalty. I prefer American Express. I prefer Hilton because that bank is the one that has provided me and my family the best experiences, the best value, and cover our travel needs. So Chase is hasn't it's not close to do that. Citi's actually doing a very good job, but as long as I get value, I get points, I get to travel as close to free as possible. I'm part of that team.
Cesar, I don't know if you've seen Mexican American. He's my boy. He wants to know if we can get an 800 number so we can call in our questions.
Nah, yeah, I doubt it.
I don't know. I might be crazy enough and stupid enough to do it. That would be fun though. I would love to do that. Like a call in like the
Yeah.
old days. But don't forget, Max, now that you remind me, guys, do me a favor, hit that like and subscribe. Check out the description boxes later. I'm going to do like I always do. DJ Bruce Wayne, when you get your Capital One card, put it in an extra wallet. All right. Put it in a beautiful extra wallet that pops up. All right. And then you could put your metal lion card in the back. All right. Everybody that sees his card really likes it, though. I'm going to be honest with you. Um,
That's right.
it's a really nice card. So again, these will be in the description boxes. But the line card, $20 off. Use my referral. Ekster, they're offering 30% off on their website, and it's a great wallet, good looking, easy to use. Go down there. It's like I'm selling cars here. Dale duro at the like, hit the subscribe, go to Caesar's channel. Don't forget. All right. And if you need any therapy, just reach out to the Staten Island Oprah, Anthony Venture. He's there to help you.
Yeah. Oh my God.
So Mexican American, thank you for being here, Papi. I appreciate that. Oh, Mike, what? Anthony's asking what brand is he talking about here? Okay, Grand Hyatt Seattle. All right. Matt said no. I guess there's no Super 8 credit card. I know. Don't bother. Don't, no, no. Super Ocho. Do they have
Super Super ocho.
Super Ocho,
No, no, no
bro?
creo.
When I was a kid, actually, they had days in hotels as well. And we would go to Florida, but you couldn't, there was no internet. You didn't know who had room or who didn't have room. They had vacancy, no vacancy. And it was like $8 a night.
You see, the first hotel that I took my wife when I got married was a holiday. But after that, I went active duty, and I was at Fort Benning, and I was able to get her like for a weekend over there. And it was the best Western, and I thought I was in a five-star hotel because I rarely ever visited a hotel, but Best Western was great for me
Yo,
and
Best
for
Western.
my wife. Now that look back to the 1997 that I did that, man, how dumb I was. Like, Yeah.
Dude, you
But
know what's funny though, Cesar? When I went to Austria last year, believe it or not, right in the town square where all the music and food was, I see this beautiful hotel and it was a Best Western. I guess they must have bought it from whoever owned it before. The property was amazing, but it was a Best
Austria is
Western. I
beautiful.
would have used my points there. I had no idea, So,
I was in
there's
I was
certain
in
places,
Austria.
I guess,
Austria.
huh? In Austria. Austria is beautiful.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Yeah.
I agree that Hilton has better properties than Hyatt. Hyatt isn't great. The card sucks, but the properties are nice. That's true.
Yeah,
That's true.
yeah. I haven't gotten like a bad experience. I did have trouble trying to book several times during peak times and more than once, but I never had issues getting value for Hilton. Customer service in Hyatt is not like the best,
Right.
when compared to Hilton, but you get good value and you can take the points go a long way. Um, Properties are clean, you get what you pay, and you get good value. So I'll put Hyatt above Marriott any day. Not on top of Hilton, because when you add everything that Hilton can offer, like a fifth night free, those dining credits, great cars that yeah, you get less value, but you get like three times the points that you get using any
True.
Hyatt cars, and not everyone has like 20 cars like we do. Some people just get one or two cars for the life, so they will get more value just getting one regular Hilton card, $0 annual fee, and using it for everywhere than putting their spend in a high card. They will not get close to the value. So those little things make the Hilton program a lot better and more
100%.
complete, a
Yep.
more complete program. But I do enjoy Hyatt. I get good value from their for sure.
Irving wants to know. Irving, thank you again. Pero Irving, Dios mío, papi. Thank you again for the super chat. Joe B, which is the best travel credit card for you? Papi, for me, I always had one. Well, now I think I have three. I'm going to be honest with you. The platinum card, because of what it gives me overall. Con los hoteles, me da status en los hoteles, me da status con los carros with the car rentals. So you get Hertz, Avis, National status, right? Marriott Gold and Hilton Gold automatically, and then get clear credit. So para mí el platinum, pero the American Express Green Card as a pure travel card que te cubre the taxis, ride shares, tolls, parking, ferries, trains, and even if you're going to fly, you get multipliers on your flights and you get the clear credit. It's strong.
Cruises too. Cruises.
And cruises. So it's a strong card. And the third one is going to be the Surpass, because now the
Oh
Surpass
yeah.
has been the one that I've been using a lot. And like you said something, Caesar, and people don't really pay a lot of mind to it. And that's okay, the value per point isn't the greatest, people say, right? But right now, if I go online and buy something online, I get either 4 or 6 times whatever it is to buy something online, right? That's great. So, for me, it adds up. So even at 0.5, a half a cent per point, if you're doing it times three, that's 1.5.
When you combine that with the Spire, like the multipliers you get in these two cars are just crazy. Like seven x on directly booking directly with the airline, 34 x at Hilton's. You will get 7x dining. Then with the Surpass, you will you actually get 7x dining, airlines, 34 hotel credit, 7x car rentals, and then you get this 6x on restaurants, gas stations, groceries, 4x online shopping, 3x on everything else. You got the perfect combo here. Like if one person want to have two cars and stay at Hilton's, living the dream over there, these two cars will kill it,
That's
and you
true.
will earn tons of points. And then when you take up, you're going to earn a lot of points, but you also get that fifth night free, those up to $50 daily dining credits. Yeah,
The double
you will
dip
have
with the Hilton gift cards. I already cashed in two of the Hilton. I already got two of the Hilton gift cards for the first quarter and the second quarter. That's $100 plus they multiply it as your purchase. Am I right, Caesar? How many do you have? 1,000?
Yeah, yeah, and people complain about like the resort credit, but this actually goes to the room, right? Like if you don't prepay it, you actually if you wanna like you don't wanna use points and you see a room for like $200 and you don't prepay it, you will get the credit for the night. Like it will go free. So you don't so it's not like you only have to use it at the restaurants or you actually have to you actually can book a room and with the $200. The only thing that you have to avoid is to prepay it, and that's it.
Now, somebody, I think it was MR that mentioned about Wyndham. I have Wyndham, the Wyndham Business Earners. I said this since last year, and I even talked to Anthony a lot about it. To me, the Wyndham Business Earners is the most slept on business card. Their hotel chains are beautiful, especially overseas. In Switzerland, when you get upgraded, when they give you the breakfast, when they give you the stuff that's just beautiful, you can't beat it, and it's
Puerto
a
Rico,
cheap card.
there's a very nice window here in Puerto Rico. It's
Really?
quite yeah, it's
I
a
didn't even know
resort
that. That's a good thing to know.
and it's a great value, few points. It's beautiful. So
This is for Frugal Dad Finance. I understand you have a George Costanza wallet, Papi, but look at what this does. Look, it goes, hi. So, and then I have here JP. Crazy to think that some of us properties we stayed as a kids versus now. Yo, 1,000. I get it. My students hadn't been on buses, hadn't been. The most my students ever got out of New York was on the bus to go into New Jersey. I swear to God, I'm not lying to you. A lot of them were like, wow, this is my first time literally out of New York. So, and then I have here again, pero Xavier, es que I love you, Xavier. I'm gonna, you know, Jesus, thank you.
Hilton for the stay. Hilton for the stay, baby. That's
Pero
it, bro.
Xavier, es que I love you, Xavier. Thank you, puppy. Xavier is follows, comments. He's just everything. Xavier, one day we gotta meet, kid. Please do me a favor. Come and meet us in New Orleans. Especially everybody here that we get. It's just, I know, especially if you're on the West Coast, it's far. But for the love of God, Caesar, talk to them again because some of
It's
them came in
great.
a little late.
It's just this is great. Like the creator meetup. Last time they a lot of subscribers went and they all had a great time. So like those creators are not like they say like cocky or anything. You will actually have great time speaking to each one of us and ask any questions, take photos, have a drink. It was such a great time that we had there. Even Douglas went that time. I keep remembering because last time we went like I think it was like 30 something creators and subscribers combined. So everyone was very friendly, eager to help and take photos, have a great times, jokes. So you will have a great time if you go to the creator meetup for sure. And this year is coordinated by Chats Money Minute,
He's right
which is a
there.
great guy that I also had the pleasure of meeting in Vegas. I call it the glue of this community because it keeps the community together. So I'm 100% sure that if you guys go to New Orleans, you will have a great time. If it's anything close to what happened in Vegas, it will be great. So, so,
No, and I thank you for that. Chad um has said it over and over. It's gonna be an amazing event.
yeah,
I want to meet, like, I'm gonna be honest with you, it's gonna sound weird, but when I met Sledge in Florida, I was fangirling. I was like, oh my God, I got to see I got to see Sledge, like we see
yeah,
this, like we haven't, but I want to shake your hand. I want to give you a hug. I want to say, oh yeah, papi, I want to do things like and
yeah.
this is great.
Vegas was such a great time. I just words cannot describe what happened. The atmosphere was just such a great thing. Joshua Butler was also there. So if you guys can come, even if you're a subscriber, follower, creator, you will not regret going down there to New Orleans and have a great time with these guys because they're all great guys. Like they're not cocky. They will actually welcome you. They will greet you, hug you, talk to you, and it's gonna be great.
I got to be honest with you. Last
JP,
year I didn't go to
JP was
Vegas.
there too.
Huh?
JP was there, and he was the most stylish content creator in Vegas. Yeah, he went with his
His
hat.
hat,
Oh
no,
man,
because he's fly. When he does his videos,
everything. Yeah,
I don't know how he doesn't trip and fall when he's walking with the thing. I would have been done. I
no
would have been in the
man.
middle of the street. But
Yeah, he looked like those models from the covers of the, like I don't know, man. That he has some crazy style, and he's so calm with his white wine, I think, and his hat in the corner, right next to a guy like RJ with his Rolex over there. Yeah, it's something crazy. You guys will enjoy it for sure.
and when you guys went last year to Vegas, I was so mad that I didn't go. My wife kept telling me, "Go, go, go," and I was like, "No, I don't deserve to go. I'm not." I felt like I was like, "Why? Why? I don't deserve to be there." And I could kick
And
myself
then
because if I would have met you guys
I
last
told
year, it would
you,
have been different.
yeah, I told you. And then you see Anthony Venture with that energy, CJ laughing over there. They were doing dips with Axe Sevi about the rules and classic gold. Yeah, Axe Sevi has a poor style for credit cards, so he picked that wrong color, that pink gold. But everything was such a great time. It was just
No,
amazing.
so Tariq is saying here that you have to pay attention to promotions and your points add up very quick. Um, he's booking different hotels, Hilton hotels in a resort in California. That's right. You can't sleep on the promotions either when they do two
Oh
for
yeah.
one points, 2 nights, or quadruple points or whatever. Um, JP Knowledge wants to know about the Hilton business card. I never got that one, but
Oh yeah, I got it. I got it. I'm gonna give my take. Like
please,
that's
because
a
I
great
don't have it.
point,
So what is
JP.
it?
I canceled that one, right? I canceled that. I still got the other three personal Hilton cars, but I'm gonna give you a sample because this changed it. I canceled this one. It's trash. I mean that change is trash, and I don't I don't care who want to justify it, but it's still trash. So I don't care about that. Look, it's quite easy. The math. I mean, you pay what $200, $195 right now, right? To get what 5x, right? 5x and on everything, everything you buy, and you don't get a free night. All right, this is too easy. The Blue Business Plus is $0. Doesn't cost you anything. It's also a business card, and you get 2 points, right? So you transfer 2 points to Hilton, you get 4x, right? But every year you get like twice the transfer promotion of 30% from Hilton. So you will actually get over 5 points, 5 Hilton points with this card if you wait for a transfer bonus. So if a card that doesn't cost anything, $0, can out earn your card that costs $195 is trash. I'm not saying to transfer points, but you have a card that doesn't cost anything and can outperform a card with a $195 annual fee. So,
That is
so,
fire
I,
right there. That's fire what you
so
just said. So
it's
a zero
so
business.
and you get the same because like 2 or 3 times a year you get a 30% bonus transfer for Hilton. So that will actually give you like for every MR points you get 2.6. So you will actually when you if you wait for those times you will get 5.2 Hilton points with a card that doesn't cost you anything. And then you will get 5x with a card that you're going to prepay $195 to get some credits. That's trash. I mean, there's no way to look around if you have a formal business or not. It's trash because this card is $0 and you can outperform it to the same hotel chain. It doesn't make any
That
sense.
is, see, but that's thinking. That's why I tell people I know my strengths. That's not my strength. I give it to you 1,000. I said it when before we started today. You're the man for this. Thinking outside the box
Thank
like
you.
that,
Thank you.
I would have never.
Nah,
And I have the Blue Business Plus card. I would have never known that. Seriously, like
yeah. About Hilton, I know pretty much everything. I have redeemed million of Hilton points, and I think I already have like over 600,000 Hilton points to use. I do earn a lot, but yeah, that's a trash card. I love Hilton, and this card went like being one of the best um, intermediate business travel card to be in trash. Like because when this card had the other multipliers and the benefits and the annual fee, you had like 10 priority pass business. You got 6 points per dollar in flights, car rental, dining. So great multipliers, 3x on everything else, free night certificate if you spend $15,000. So it had great benefits, but they changed something that was actually great to something that is trash.
I have to share something with you, Caesar, right now. This is why I love doing this, why we love doing this. But Jesse, YouTube experiment, what you just said, as you're saying it, Caesar, in my head, I'm thinking, I have to edit this and make it a short. And look what he says. That's a hot take. Make it a short. Te lo juro, what you said was
Yeah,
just pura candela. That was fire. Because who I'm gonna look at my car different. When I tell you I haven't opened that blue business, that is in the drawer. I don't carry it, right? Um, but when you could do something like that, it,
it's a 5.2 Hilton. That's a
for the love of
5.2 Hilton
God,
earning point. The BBP is a 5.2 Hilton earning points, like in everything. So
Jesus Christ!
I mean, I mean, and I'm not saying anyone to use the Airmark points that way, but if I can use a card that is not attached to a hotel chain and outperform that card, that means the hotel card is trash. That's the thing with Hyatt. You get a Hyatt card, you get a couple of multiplier from 2x. Well, like Uncle Lou says, you get that in cash, you get 5x. You get the any other Chase card will outperform that Hyatt card. So it's trash. So
you are just that. Wow, me dejaste con la. I love that. See, and as Mr just said, fuego. This is just something that everybody needs to know and people don't,
yeah.
right? We could have a ton of cards and Cecil and I and a lot of the guys here, we admit when we're like even in the chat earlier, Stan was I on one of his videos made a mistake or something on what he said, and people are quick to right jump.
Mhm.
Um, we don't pretend to be experts at everything. However, we share whatever we know here. And that's what we've been doing. And this right now, what you just did, I can bet you that this summer that's going to get used. I'm telling you, that's going to get used with from people because I never knew that. I never thought about it. The Blue Business Plus card
Yeah.
is just there because I don't pay an annual fee for it. I don't care, right?
Yeah.
But
But it's a great card. Yeah.
thank you, puppy. Thank that. That is
And
straight up fire.
I mean, and if you can still make a case for it, but like you better go with Surpass. I mean, go with $150 and get the Surpass. This is by far better card than the current change to the Hilton business. I mean, the Surpass is a monster for car right now. Well, it's always been a great car, the Surpass. So I don't know. They devalue that Hilton business, and it was actually one of my favorite credit cards, business credit cards.
I remember you saying that. Now, I have, and I think it's coming up for renewal next month for me. I have the Marriott business card.
Oh, that one is getting canceled. That's on the chopping block. That's I got it here.
Really?
Yeah, I'm gonna that one is gonna get canceled. This is my next cancellation. The Mary business.
How long have
Like
you had it, puppy?
it's 1 year because I had to cancel this one. I had to cancel. I actually canceled the Hilton business that I don't know where I put it. Well, somewhere,
you need
but I canceled the
a
Hilton
file
business.
cabinet.
Yeah, but I canceled the Hilton business to get this one. Because I already MX one was not going. Yeah, this one. Yeah, this is the business. So I had to cancel this one to get this one because MS told me that I reached the limit of card. I had like six, I think, and so I needed to cancel one. So I canceled the business one to get this one. But it's a great card, and I actually think this is the best Mario card. Like it's not the brilliant, and it's also not the risk card. This is the best Mario card, but it's not working for me. It's I
Does it give
get
you a free
hard
night?
time.
Does it give you a
Yeah,
free night?
35,000. Yeah, 35,000 free night, but it's not worth it for me. Like it has solid multipliers. I think it's like 4x on dining, gas. You get you gold status with Marriott. You also get I think 4x on telecommunications and shipping services. I'm not sure on that one, and 2x on everything else. But every night, but I think I just can't get enough value for the points.
Wow. Okay.
I,
Well,
I
Juan is saying
tried,
about
but
the Juan is loving your Hilton, the Hilton. Well, he's gonna hold on to it and get until then he'll cancel. Juan Garcia is saying. I thought about the Hilton business because then it wouldn't hit my personal side. But after what you were saying a while ago and a couple of other people, I was like, nope. Vincent Pasquale.
well,
Vin, how are you, Vincent?
I'll get any car for the bonus and cancel it this year. So there's that. So you can grab. If you tell me like should I apply for it? Yeah, for sure. Go apply, get that bonus, and then you cancel it.
Pero
I'll
Caesar,
I'll get
let me
any
ask you
car.
because you've done that a lot. You and Sledge do that.
Yeah.
I've never really canceled. The only card I canceled was the American Express Gold card. Does it kill you to
I cancel like
cancel? Does it? Do
I
they?
can doesn't happen anything. Like
What the hell? Then
you know when I
they don't hit on
cancel
you.
you know when I cancel my cars. Like if it's an MX card, if I am in the pop-up deal, I'll cancel any card. I'm already in the pop-up deal. You ain't gonna give me shit. But you're not gonna give me any more bonuses. I'm already in a pop-up deal. Well, now is my time to cancel. So you're already not gonna give me a bonus. So why should I care? But if I'm not inside that pop-up jail and I'm still getting cars, I leave those cars alone.
Got you. Is there any limit? So even let's say you had a 95, and I've had people ask me this. Should I cancel the card that I really don't use? It gives me some benefits, but it's $95. Is it worth canceling a $95 card?
Yeah, cancel them all.
Really?
I mean, we're not supposed to be gifting money to the banks. I mean, banks already got more money than us. So to, if you have a card with an annual fee, it has to be justified, even if it's $50. I'm not giving my $50 to a millionaire, to a guy that has millions of dollars. No, the car has to make sense every single year. The year that doesn't make sense is gonna get canceled. But something that I want to address in this part. For me, it's quite easy to make sense of most of my cards. Like I receive like $5,000 in 1099s. So I would probably I would probably keep a trash card that is generating referrals because I don't care. I'm getting profit. Like like even if I don't use $1 of the credits of the platinum, I get my 100,000 MR points. I mean, I wish I could take the screenshot, but I think this year in I think I got like over 300,000 MR points. I don't know why. I think it's 100 MR points, 100,000 MR points each card. Like I already gotten like 200,000 MR points referrals. Same with Hilton. So even if that card doesn't make sense for me, I will keep it. Yeah. Why should I cancel a card that is giving me referrals? Discover. I got like two discovers. That's free $1,000 every year. Just holding that card.
100%.
I'll keep the card.
You are
So
100%.
I cannot cancel these cards because of the referrals. Even if they don't make sense, it will make sense because I will get 3 or 4 times the value.
Well, Philmo is saying cancel when you're in pop-up jail for sure.
Yeah,
Marriott
that's the best
business card
advice.
for the sub.
If you are inside
Um,
the pop-up jail, you're already in jail. They're not going to give you anything.
no.
Take advantage and cancel whatever you have to cancel during that period. And
You know what's
then
funny? You
card
mentioned
them will
pop-up
never.
jail, but I think what some people don't realize, there's pop-up jail and then there's you maxed out the number of cards that Amex allows.
Oh yeah,
So
both things happen to me.
and
Both
that
things.
and I was in that boat. I'm in that boat now. I actually wanted to get the Delta Platinum card or the Delta Business Gold something, and they said they did not. They didn't deny me, but it said you're not eligible, right? So then when I called, they said you have too many cards. I have 7.
Yeah,
Um,
that happened to me with the fifth night free for the Mario Kart, and I had to cancel the Hilton business. This year, I tried to go for the Delta Business Goal for I think it was like 90
that's when I was
90,000
trying.
points,
Yeah,
and it went to review, and like 5 seconds later, I got the email that it was denied, and I called. It was because I reached the maximum amount of credit cards with Amex, but I couldn't cancel one because I don't do this. I do wait for a year for the car. So my my Marriott card hasn't been open for a full year. I'm about to cancel it, but at that time it wasn't a year, so I was not gonna cancel that one. And then the other card that I was able to cancel, I play a trick every year, is the American Express Everyday. Currently is the Everyday Preferred, because every year I downgrade the card, and then like 3 weeks later, Amex will offer me like an upgrade offer for 30,000 points, or even 25,000 points, or 20,000 points. So that card I don't want to cancel, because every year it will give me like 30,000 MR points
Wait, can
of
you
the
say that
referral.
again? What do you do?
I downgrade every year. Let me try to find the cards, but like yeah, this one's like, yeah, here they are. Yeah. So I got the initially I got the regular every day, and you get a bonus like on 10,000 points. But then, and on year two, they offer me 30,000 MR points to upgrade to the preferred. And then when I upgrade to the preferred, well, then I downgrade it again. And they like 3 weeks later, they keep offering you that upgrade and downgrade offer. So don't want to cancel the card, because every year is like free 20,000 to 30,000 MR points. So I really don't want it to cancel this one. The same thing happens with the people don't know. People is kind of crazy. They tell you that Amex you get one time bonus, but those who tell you that, they don't know the game for sure. I can tell you they don't know the game. Like you go with this setup. Everything. So the surpass hit you down off it. You downgrade that to a second, and I got plenty of those white ones over here. You downgrade every card to the white one, and in
Right.
3 or 4 weeks or a month, you will get an upgrade offer, like 50,000 points to upgrade back to the Surpass, or like 80K points to go to the Spy. So the most optimal way is to get every single bonus, like I do. Every time the annual fee hits, you downgrade them to the $0 annual fee, and wait for those upgrade offers. Even if they don't um, give you an offer, you can upgrade back the date that you want prior any trip. Like, you're not losing anything. That at any
Wow.
tip. So, but because you don't grow the all, so you're not gonna lose anything, because if I plan to a vacation, I can go, hey, upgrade me back to the Spire, and they will do it in a second. So you're not missing out on anything. But if you downgrade all to the $0 fee, they will start giving you 50,000 points, 40,000 points, 80,000 points to upgrade back. You don't get one bonus with Amex. You probably get one initial bonus, but there's no rule on how many upgrade offers you can get. So the smart way is to downgrade every year and wait for those upgrade offers. And if they don't come and you really want the card, you just call and tell them, hey, upgrade me back. That's it. You're
Wow.
not missing anything.
So when I get the Marriott renewal next month, because I don't use it, I have no balance on it. I could cancel it, or what are they going to offer me? There's no real retention on that.
I think well, I haven't tried that one. That one is gonna get canceled, even if they gave it for free. I will cancel that card. So I'm not gonna ask. I just want to get it canceled. I don't like the Marriott program. I don't like their points. I like their properties, but I don't like the programs. Their points. The cars are great, but it's not for me. I tried it. It's not for me. So I'm gonna cancel. Even if they gave it for free, I'm gonna cancel, because I need one MR, one American Express car slot to get more approvals.
So YouTube experiment wants to know, Jesse wants to know, when do you downgrade, before or after it hits with
And
Amex?
you have to wait when the annual fee hits. You downgrade every single car, and then sometimes it takes 3 weeks, sometimes a month. Sometimes it can take a month or two. So it's every time is different. Like you can, but you will get an upgrade. You will get a pop-up message you using the app, or you will see it in the Amex offers in the page. Offer you are eligible for an upgrade, and they will show you the points that they give you. It can range from 20,000 to 80K depending on the card. But again, like I'm someone that I don't plan to cancel the Spire, but I downgrade the Spire. The reason I'm gonna keep it, but if I can get free 50,000 Hilton points, I get those points. And if they don't give me one in the period that before any trips, then I call them and I upgrade back the card. I'm not missing out anything.
That's wow. See, my fear was that I don't know because I've only had the Marriott business card one. It'll be 1 year. They can't claw back the points that I got, right? The
No, no. If you wait until like the full year, they can. But I'm
okay.
waiting a year. Like I actually wait for my cars when I see the annual fee, I downgrade it. Most times you will get a better offer if you downgrade and wait for them for like an upgrade offer. Like from the gold to the platinum, you will get easily like 100,000 points. You will see the cheap ones for 20,000 points, but you can downgrade that the platinum that you have before any trips, and you downgrade it back to the gold, and you're probably going to get an upgrade offers for 100,000 ever points. It's not uncommon to get those offers.
Wow.
So
Bro,
why
you're
not
a
try
freaking
it
genius.
before?
The that
Yeah,
you
that's
you
that's
you
one
you
thing, people.
like the
But
kids say,
but you
you're
see,
dropping gems.
but you see, many people say with Amex you only can get one intro bonus. That guy doesn't know anything, or doesn't have much experience with Americans. I can tell you. As soon as they mention only that part and don't mention that you don't have a limit on how many offers you can get from upgrading a card, that means the guy doesn't know the game. That's easy.
Wow.
He only knows the generic part, but the tips and tricks and the real details, they don't know it. It's like when they say Hilton is the Hilton. Okay, bro, can you please show me how many Hilton cards have you used and how many points have you earned and redeemed? Because I redeemed millions.
Yeah. And that I got to start doing that now. I have a lot of Hilton points accumulated. And when I finished to surpass, that was an upgrade actually. I couldn't apply for it on its own because I had too many cards. So they gave me an offer of 50,000 Hilton points. So I took it. I was like, it's an easy get, you know. And I love the heck out of the card. And see the value in it already. You figure it's what, 90, it's $150 now, right? For the card.
Yeah,
And I've already gotten back $100 in gift cards.
the Surpass is a monster
It's a
card.
no-brainer.
It's a great card. It's a great card. Even the normal fee card, like for $0, you get 100,000 points for a bonus. That's worth at least like 600, $700. No foreign transaction fees. You get great multipliers that even if you don't know how to redeem points and you value those points, or what the people that don't use Hilton points value them at point 0.6, you're still going to get 3x on value for a no annual fee card. And if you redeem your points wrong with the surplus at point 0.6, it's still 6 for 6 is 3.6.
100.
Like
Yep.
that's a solid card that it will at least give you 3.6 on groceries, dining, gas. I mean, what more can you ask? Plus late night free, up to $50 of dining credits. You got those quarter credits for credit cards. So that card is a monster. But that's only even if you don't know how to use. Imagine if you get the experience and you start looking, nitpicking those redactions, best times, best properties, then you will get a lot more value.
This is, let me tell you, I can't thank you. Everybody in the comments is just saying, you're dropping bombs, you're dropping gems. Tariq is saying, I want to get the Amex everyday credit card to play upgrade and downgrade, as many people do.
Yeah,
But I have
yeah,
5 credit cards and 3 charge cards plus authorized users. Yeah, so we're in the same boat. Like you kind of get
yeah.
trapped where you have nowhere to go. But Tariq, thank you, Puppy, as always, man. Tariq, you got to come down to New Orleans. I hope you are. I forgot if you told me you. I'm really hoping you are. I want to meet you in person, kid. You're just fantastic. And we have El Tio Luke,
Hey,
Tio
my favorite
Luke.
content creator, my favorite content creator in the world, Uncle Luke.
Let's give him a wepa.
¡Huepa, mi gente! Luke,
Woo!
Luke, eres
There
el
you
mejor, Luke,
go.
eres el mejor.
Coño, that came from here. That came from right in the gut. That wepa.
Hey, I told him that he's actually my favorite content creator in the world. Like, it's not Act Savvy, it's not Brian Young, it's Looks Points Out Mouth. That's my favorite content creator.
And you said, I love the fact that and that is, look at this. I mean, I will never forget. He was away in, I believe it was Germany or somewhere, and he came in on the live. Like I just, that's just, God
And
bless you, Luke.
also, like, a great guy. Like, also in Vegas, you can approach him, ask him anything. He was like great guy to meet. Can't wait to see him again. he's just a great guy. Like,
I can't wait to meet you in person. He's an honorary Boricua. You like the thumbnail I made, right? With the flag behind us, right? That was,
yeah,
you know,
yeah.
Anthony actually gave me a great suggestion, but I blanked and I should have done it. I have the Discover Puerto Rico card, right? So he goes, you should each put it in your hands. So I was like, coño, I forgot that one. But next time I will do that. But DJ Bruce
Thank you,
Rain,
JP, for the words, bro. Thank you, JP, for the words.
Caesar dropping
Yeah,
bomb.
thank you, JP. It's good. I mean, like many overlook some things that I find it funny sometimes. But yeah, when you go to the details, MX you can get more than one bonus easily for each cars, and with Hilton you get that upgrade downgrade game that lasts for you. It will last you like the Hilton game. It will last you for years. Like every year, you can downgrade all those cars to the no annual fee, wait for upgrade offers, and keep doing that for life. And
I'm gonna try that this year. I'm gonna call you and I'm gonna have you walk me through it. Luke wants to know so much love. He says so much love. Can't wait to visit PR.
I'll be your tour guide, hermano. I'll be your tour guide. Just let me know. We go to the rainforest, to El Yunque. We go to El Morro. We eat some mofongo over there. We're gonna have a great time.
The only
And
place we
and
can't
we
go is
can
La Perla, right? No La Perla, right? Still nothing.
no la perla. We can get a tons of those fruity drinks that you like. There are plenty over here.
Yes, this is gonna be epic. Oh, look, Wepa, Luquito.
Look,
Oh my God, I love it. I love it. And look, I love it. Boricua forever. Es
all
que,
right.
really, bro, I freaking love this. You know, see, and JP, John, and all of them are right. You are just giving us so much information. And I'm telling you, Caesar, I'm gonna be real honest with you. What you give to our people in Spanish that they've never gotten. I'm gonna be real 100 with everybody here right now live, and I mean this with all my heart. I wanted to be able to do that. I can't. I can't express myself that way. I can't give that information the way you do. I can't. I'm not lying. I'm not gonna fake something I'm not. You know, and I defer to you. I thank you.
I
You've always been so helpful. You've always held my hand to help me. I told everybody you were the one that introduced me to everybody here.
whoever knows me knows that if I can help, I will help. I'm not gonna be the one who will deny you any help. I You were one of my motivations to start YouTube. You and Angel Torres were actually my motivation. You know, my biggest motivation to start a YouTube channel was Angel Torres and you. So I always appreciate you guys. The Spanish community is very different to the English speaking community. You don't get a lot of views. Like you can put a hot topic in English and you will get 1,000, 2,000 views or 3,000 views. So that doesn't happen with the Spanish community. The Spanish community is also very demanding, but I have a great time. I think I have the best subscribers in my life. They are so engaging. I do provide the best customer service to the
You
Spanish
do.
speaking community. Like I will ask every question for 4 hours, and if they keep asking for 6 hours, I will be here answering every single question in my life. So I think they started valuing that my customer service to them, and the channel is doing great. My Spanish is not that good, and my English is worse, but I do have a great time. I enjoy having the Spanish community, and I enjoy your content. And Angel Torres, you guys provide some great content in Spanish. So,
I,
and you were one of my motivation.
Papa,
Like
but you
when
know
you
what?
started,
I can't fake it. I'm gonna be honest with you. Um, I would always try to do one in English and do the same one in Spanish. And like they say, something gets lost in the translation. And I don't know really how to be that expressive as I am and as animated. It's hard. It's hard to just hit a switch and go back and forth.
and and the Spanish community, they like to ask some technical questions. Like they really want to go like very technical. His Spanish community is very difficult client to satisfy. Let me tell you that, and it's very difficult to get some views. But it's
But for
been
anybody
worth
that
his money.
hasn't
But
seen you, when Caesar is on, I'm not lying. Caesar could say, "Okay, mi gente, buenas noche," and then somebody is like that kid in class that raised his hand at the last minute,
yeah,
and you're
I'll
like,
stay
"Oh
another
man, I
hour.
can't leave." He stays.
I'll
He's
stay.
not
I stay
lying.
1 hour
He
more.
stays.
I'll stay there. Like I know one thing. Like it will be difficult for someone to outwork me and to provide a better customer service. Those are my two strengths.
And they are strengths,
I
puppy, and God bless you.
yeah, those. I think I put it like over 600 videos in a year. 900,000 views in less than a year. So it's been like crazy, but it's starting to pay off. It's
No,
starting to
no,
pay
you know
off,
what?
and
You deserve all the great things that come your way because you give it out. John, I want to thank John. Look at this.
thank
I
you.
will listen to Caesar in his lives, not knowing Spanish, but I picked it up a bit here
Yeah,
and there. John, thank
yeah.
you for the super chat as always, hijo. John calls
Gracias,
me
Joe.
dad. John and me, hijo, aquí. John, God bless you, puppy. Thank you so much, John. I appreciate you. You know that I love you. And here's one of your boys, DJ
Hey, mi
October.
hermano. Yo hice una colaboración con Ivan. I mean, I did a collaboration for his other channel the other day. Like, I think it was yesterday. Yeah, I think it was yesterday. We were recording a video. I've been trying to push Ivan to start creating more content in Spanish. I gave him all the tips, all the advices. We recorded a collaboration. I tried to help him with this question because Ivan is a great guy. Like you will see DJ October, Ivan, he's always been supporting the channels. Like you will see DJ October supporting Lux, Stan,
Yeah,
Joe, me. So
100%.
the least I can do for our supporter like this, like DJ October, Ivan, is to give him the same support that he gave us. So he
I
knows
saw
he
the one
can.
he did as a DJ. I saw his DJ one too, which was great.
Yeah,
I
yeah, yeah,
love that stuff.
yeah.
So, and he's working his butt off. So I really, DJ October, thank you, Puppy, for that. The banks will be coming.
Great
I have
guy.
a list of banks I have to visit, and I am going to get that done. So I promise you that's coming. Um, Caesar, DJ October said he just texted you a question.
Yeah, I'll check it.
Luke, can't stay all night. Papa, que Dios te
Ah,
bendiga, tío.
gracias,
Que Dios te cuide.
gracias,
Bendición.
gracias. Thank you.
you know. And Juan, somos muy exigentes, pero agradecido.
Sí,
And
sí,
I get
sí.
it. I get it. But
Yeah.
here's the thing, Caesar,
Like
I've
they
always been
like you
genuine.
literally you like it's like one Garcia says like they're very demanding. They will ask like very technical stuff, and I will take the time to explain them like step by step. But you also see like super chats, memberships, like, and they use my links and they actually care about me and support. So it's like it's a good community that I'm building with the Spanish community. They're they're very demanding, but they also actually take care of you as a creator. Like they will drop super chats, they will do memberships, they will use your links. I max my links, my referral links. So at the end, it has been a great experience.
No, and I see it, and I sense it when they talk to you, and I respect and admire you for that because it's not easy. And I'm not gonna lie to you, and Anthony's right here right now. As you see, he says Caesar is my inspiration for his output. um I've had conversations
Thank you,
with
Anthony.
yeah,
Thank-
I've had conversations
I,
with people about it, and it's
I I talk with Anthony a lot, like even text, well, not a lot, but I usually text Anthony and talks about details, YouTube stuff, like to maximize things and everything. And Anthony's a great guy. Like I really appreciate Anthony a lot,
Yep.
and he's doing awesome. His output is great. Like I'm right there, but his output is great with YouTube. One thing is like if you have the knowledge, you have the output, and you provide good customer service, you eventually you eventually grow. I think Anthony's overdue. He should be already at 10K because the information that he provides is great. I think he's the best entertainer in the game, and no one has a chance like comparing to Anthony Bencher. Like his energy, his excitement during live, the information that he delivers, and it's great. Like yeah, Anthony's just great, and I'm sure that he will be one of those big YouTubers real soon.
No, and that's what it is. I love the fact that a lot of us it's we want to see each other succeed, and not necessarily it's not a let me bury this guy and do it's not a competition. It's we want to see each of us do well, right? There's a lot out there for everybody.
Yeah,
um
yeah, I compete. I only compete with myself.
yeah.
like I, I compete with myself. Like the other day. In fact, this is one story for those starting YouTube. I usually post a video Sundays. I didn't post a regular video Sundays. So I look at the mirror. I say, "Hey, you lazy MF, what the?" So you know what I did? I was not able to edit the video because I was renewing this house. So I just did back to back live. No, there's no laziness here. I'm gonna drop those. If I was not able to drop that video, then I will do work twice in 2 days. I will do two back to back live, and that's what I did. No excuse. Put in the work. You deliver good information. You provide good customer service, and that's it.
No, well,
That's the
look
way
at
to go.
Irving is saying, apuesto $100, nadie le gana a mí en español. You know,
Gracias, gracias, Ramírez, hermano.
pero te digo, por eso te lo digo, and I'll say this in Spanish to you guys. Yo te agradezco tanto y, y te aprecio, sinceramente.
Yo también, hermano.
Y por eso, yo veo lo que tú haces con nuestra gente y yo sé que ellos están en buenas manos.
No,
Yo voy a hacer algunos videos de aquí en español, pero yo sé, quisiera yo hacerlo mejor. And I fight with myself, because I think
no,
first in English and then I do it in Spanish, which
but
is hard.
I actually enjoy your videos in Spanish a lot, and you provide good information because when you're providing your experience, that's still another perspective. So those who look me, they will have a different approach. But he says I'm crazy. Yeah, I'm crazy. You know that I'm crazy. I appreciate you, brother. You know I do. You're one of my favorite content creators, and he knows he's actually my second favorite content creator. He was like Lux is my favorite, and then Anthony is the second. He's in second
I hear
spot.
you. I hear you. Not look at it. And DJ October, Anthony, Uncle Luke, Joe, Caesar, myself, and PR would be insane. Oh God, yeah. Anthony will come back speaking total
Hey,
Spanish. Wilmer Almonte, ¿cómo está, papá? Dale like, gracias. Sinceramente, I appreciate that, papi. Thank you so much. And it's funny. Tell me here, Caesar, because I know we go through this. Do you get frustrated sometimes? And we're just gonna be real here. When you see and no one hits a like. Meanwhile,
oh man, like YouTube is being a crazy frustration. For like my videos don't get tons of views. But I still do it. Now it's starting to pay off. But yeah, like I rarely get likes. They don't even like my replies sometimes. I spend like 10 minutes writing a reply and I don't get a like for the reply. But it's part of the game. Like once you understand, like in my case, I understand that I don't care. Like I don't matter. Like what's important is to deliver that information
yeah.
to try to provide the best information for the viewer, and you're making the video for the viewer, not for yourself and not for your ego. You want to give the best information to them, the best value. So at the end, it won't even matter if they give the like or not. You will succeed because at the end, people will see that you genuinely want to help them. You genuinely want to support the community. You will get there. There's no way to fail when you're doing everything right. So
No,
that's
and the only
simple.
reason I say about the like thing is because it's funny how you could have 1,000 views, but like 50 likes, and like, wait a minute, what happened?
Same happens to me. Like I'm one of those. I don't even do intros. Like if you go to my video, if you want to see one of my unboxings, I just crack open the envelope, throw the card away, and I start talking. I don't even give intros. I even stopped like in life. I ask for them, But now in videos, I just put a logo there. Subscribe, like if you want. If you don't want, I still did this video for you and to help you. And at the end, all those little things and the life has built a great community and a strong community that
Yeah.
I value so much and I don't take for granted. And that's the reason why I always keep pushing, doing my best for the community. Like I don't do something like let me just do this just to do it. I'll give my 100% to them, and it's been good. It's been good. So I think you're doing a great job. Um,
Thank you. Thank you, Papi.
Spanish community, I admire you because I like I said, like one of my motivation was you and Angel and Slash. Those are the three motivations that I had when I started creating YouTube videos. Because I started watching Angel, then I started watching you, and well, I was watching other content creators in English, but from the Spanish community, it was you and Angel, and then Slash started doing videos, and so you guys were actually the motivation for me to start making videos.
Thank you,
Slash,
Papi.
Angel Torres, and Joe Barreto. You
Thank you,
guys are
Papi. I appreciate
the
you. You
one.
know, it I just really do appreciate it. And it's like you said, we do it for people. I want people to learn and to get something out of it. I had someone tell me the other day, your videos are too long. And and I said, I'm more of a storyteller. I've always been that, right? So I just don't give you the numbers, but I tell you what worked, what didn't work, how I got there, what went well, blah blah blah. I can't change who I am, and that's
And those
that's not
videos that you
how I
did for
approach
the banks,
stuff.
those videos those videos that you went to the banks, that was fire. That was great. Those videos are just amazing. You also did the one video with the authorized user that was actually very good. Your take on the green was great, and you providing first hand experience. And it's always good to have a different perspective in the credit card game. Like you see, a guy like myself, I got a lot of experience with Hilton, but you probably got more experience than me on United. So it's always good to get more information
And
from
that's
other
and
people.
that's what we
There's
should do. Look, DJ Bruce Wayne. It's truly an honor. You both deserve the best. Thank you, DJ Bruce Wayne. Thank you. He said, "From us,
gracias,
you've
hermano.
learned a lot." DJ October. Shout out to Antonio
Ah,
Antonio
Antonio
Ventura. I
Ventura,
love it. I love it. Antonio. He
Anthony
he,
Venture,
he
Antonio
sounds
Ventura.
like a salsa. Say Antonio Ventura. Carlos Ramos is my boy. Carlos, gracias, papi. This Carlos is an amazing friend, like a brother, and he is
Saludos,
just
Carlos.
he never fails. Carlos is que Dios te cuide, Carlos. Gracias, papi. Te quiero mucho. Tú lo sabes. Anthony, let's go. Ivan and Bruce Wayne. Absolutely. Antonio Ventura, alter Elvis, Elvis, and Oprah. Now, don't forget DJ October. He's also Oprah Ventura. So Cesar Joel
Antonio
channel
Ventura.
Oprah Ventura.
Antonio
That's his new
Ventura.
name. Oprah Ventura. Así mismo. Caesar's channel's there. John, thank you, John. What would I do without you, John? I freaking love you. Honestly, thank you.
Elvis
You're gonna be
Ventura.
Oprah Ventura. Don't even play yourself. And this is John. Everyone doing his thing. I guess even myself. You know what, Caesar? Do me a favor. John busts his butt for everybody. John
Yeah.
is always there. He moderates. He helps. He he's supportive, and I'm proud of the fact that he's doing what he's doing on his channel because he has his own take. Like I said, when he goes on, you see him go, "Hi, everybody. John here. How was you? Hope you had a good weekend." He means it. It's not fake. It's not a script that you're
Yeah.
reading.
Yeah.
So
The only the YouTube for those starting a YouTube channel is hard.
yeah,
And like sometimes it's easy to see like, hey, look, Cesar Joel in less than a year, 4,000 subscribers. But yeah, that was 600 videos, bro. Like doing 600 videos is not easy task. But with YouTube, when you're beginning, you want to hit those keywords and key topics. Even you're talking with your experience, but at least in that descriptions, tags, hashtags, those little things will let the YouTube algorithm tell them, what your video is about. So sometimes when we start creating videos, we forget that YouTube is actually a software um, that needs to know what we're talking about. So, like for example, my experience with the MS Gold card. If I do that, I'm gonna make sure that the first line in my description I repeat the title. So now I'm giving twice the information to the YouTube algorithm what I'm talking about. And then I will play with the keywords. Like even if the people don't see it, I'll put it at the bottom like best to the 2024 travel card MS Gold. Is the MS Gold worth it? And I will add those keywords on that description. So the algorithm would know 100% for sure that I'm talking about the MS Gold. And so you want to make now new YouTubers want to make sure that you let the YouTube algorithm know what you're talking about. If you just do the title, and I'm not talking just to John, like in general, every YouTuber that is want to create a video should let YouTube know what the video is or who the
And that's
video is
the
for.
hard part. That's what people don't understand. It's not just making a video. And Anthony and I have spoken about this forever. And you and I too, Cesar. A 10-minute video that we post can take
12 hours,
hours
I think.
to edit,
12 hours, like 10
right?
hours,
Can take, and then
like
you
10
have to
hours.
make sure when you upload it to YouTube, you abide by their rules and do their things, and everything has to be checked. And then you have to figure a thumbnail that's going to catch the attention. Anthony, with me with the thumbnails, he taught me stuff I had no idea. Really, I had no
Also,
idea what I was doing
yeah.
wrong. You know,
Also, one mistake that I see for and this is turning like a YouTube
yeah,
guide, but you know when people say consistency, it's like if you're consistently not telling YouTube what you're posting about, you consistently will not get views. So
yeah,
it's not just being consistent. You have to like do it with intention. Like it took me a while to figure it out, but once I figure it out and I started pumping volume, um everything started falling together. So I say pay attention to the title a lot, like use keywords on those titles, repeat the same title as the first sentence on your description, and from there, if I'm talking about the goal, I know it's in Spanish, but you guys can enter to any description of my videos and you will see how I put mejores tarjetas de crédito 2024 para viajar, best travel cards 2024. Uh, and I'll put all those tags over there in that video,
that's
just to
it.
let the algorithm know this is what is my video about. So we have to make it easy for YouTube to know to who push our videos. That's
Yep.
that's gonna be
No,
that's key.
we're getting threatened now by DJ Bruce Wayne. Elvis is my Boricua bro. Any issue with Elvis, and you have to answer to me, muchachos. But we're not talking about Elvis. We're talking about Oprah Ventura, bro. It's Oprah.
Oprah Ventura.
Different person altogether. Different person. Look at this. See, John, people love you, John. Juan as well. John is saying Auntie's been a huge help with me. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Antonio Ace
John is
Ventura.
great. John. I see John in my life. He will even enter my life, and he will be, hey, te amo, hermano. It's fun to see John because I know John is probably not doesn't know what I'm talking about, but he's always there supporting. He's just such a great guy. I can't wait to meet John in person in New Orleans. I know we're gonna have a blast with John over there.
No, and
We
look,
have
look
to
at
have a beer, John.
absolute. Look at
Hey,
John.
look.
I wasn't expecting this to turn to me. I appreciate everyone's kind word. Thank you very much.
uh,
John, you get what I believe, and Cesar, we believe that what you put out in this world is what you get back. And you don't put it out just to get something back. You put it out because you want to put it out. And that's you 100. So you can't fake that. You can't fake being kind. You can't fake being helpful. You can't fake being supportive. So, eh,
and we have to get a beer or a wine or something over there, John and New Orleans. Something we have to do over there. I don't know if you drink beer or fruity drinks or wine or something, but
he
something
said
has to be
beers.
done.
He just said
All
beers.
right.
He
Yeah,
just
all right,
said
all right.
beers. But let me ask you, because we're already past 2 hours, and I think some people are probably watching the Knicks. But
All right.
let me ask you, Cesar, what is your next card? you're going to get or apply for, and why?
The next card I want to apply. Well, I'm gonna have a lot of spend, so in the coming months. So I'll probably go with the business platinum. I would try.
You're going to do that?
I would try. I'm thinking it because it went like I could have done the 15K with some future spend that I have, but now it went up to 20K. Now I'm kind of in the borderline. So then I probably even I don't like Mayor program. If not, then I go with the Brilliant just to get a couple for more free nights.
Now, let me ask you, because I got an offer to upgrade from the gold business to the platinum. They gave me two. One was for 120,000 MR points for 10,000 spend, which wasn't bad. And then the other one was for
That's good.
150 with 15K spend. The 15K is hard to do for me. I don't have
Yeah,
spend.
yeah. I usually don't have the 15K spend, but since I'm renovating this property that I'm filming, so I have to buy a lot of stuff, and stuff is crazy expensive. So So I was thinking about it, but now it went up. Like I was thinking about it, and then now the spend went up five more. 20K in 3 months. I just don't have it, so I
One
might
of
go with the Brilliant.
one of the guys put up, I don't know if it was Danny the Deal Guru or Miles to Memories, one of those people that I get those newsletters from. But if you go, they're offering up to in some from 250 now to 300,000 with the 20,000 spend, which
Yeah,
is
that's the thing. Yeah.
it's a lot
Because
of
I
points, it's a lot
calculated
of money.
because in my case I was calculating like 12K spend for the renovations, so 12K. But then I can easily put 2 or 3 thousand every month with my regular spend, besides what I'm doing with this property. But now with that extra 5,000 make it a lot more difficult. So I have to change my strategy. So I probably go with the Brilliant. I think it still has that elevated offer. So I might try go get it just for the points. And then it will get canceled next year. Like right now I'm just getting cards for the bonus.
God, I
And
love
they
you.
will get canceled.
You know who I love in this space that I wish one day would come on and whatever and just and he says he doesn't do it, and I respect him for that. Is RJ Financial because he's cool. He tells you, bro, I don't want those annual fees. he just he goes
Yeah,
for the cash and bangs out and then bounces, you
no,
know.
yeah.
And
I'll get any card just for the bonus, and most cards will make sense for 1 year, and then you cancel it. Like in my case, at my stage, like I say, I'm retired. I got my properties. I don't plan to get a mortgage. I don't. I got a few cars. I don't need to get a new car, so I'm not planning to get a personal loan. So I can open as many cars that I want. If I close it and I lose 20 points, it doesn't matter to me at that much. Like even by the velocity that I have, I still can show you my credit scores and are above 784. So it has been up until 813, but still it's excellent credit. So it's not like I'm destroying my credit. I'm just taking advantage of what the banks are giving me so I can travel more frequently with my family for the less money. That's it.
and that's what people don't get, and I guess that's why I get angry with Capital One. Literally, I'm at 838, right? I just opened up a new car loan. I took out a separate loan that I needed to take out to do some work on the house, and all in the last 2 months. And yet, you know, it's just ridiculous how they look at things, you know. But for me, I think I'm gonna do what you guys were saying earlier and probably go for the Wells Fargo autograph or go for a card at Citi, the Citi Premier. I don't like cashback as much, so if I'm doing anything, it's gonna be points and miles. Because I don't like cashback as much.
Vincent Pascal mentioned that if I was able to do the game, like the 15K, I could have done with my
Right.
regular spend 20K. But the thing was, like, I was able to do 12K, like with the renovations. But here in Puerto Rico, the cost of living is not too high, and I don't have a mortgage. I don't pay rent. I don't own cars. So basically what I usually spend, like for me to live here in Puerto Rico without going outside my budget, it's gonna be probably like 1,800 at most if I'm forced to go several times um, to eat outside. So my spend is not big. I don't own much. Food here is not that expensive. Like groceries is around $1,000, the biggest spend. I can do like 300 in dining. Besides that, it's just gas, and that's probably what 300 a month. And then I will have to give like a car to my wife and all those complications just to try to max out. So, but with the things that I have to buy for this house, this property is around 10 to 12K at most, like it's at most. So I have to do another 8K spend in 3 months extra. Uh, I
Yeah.
usually will spend around 6K. So it will means that I have to go out of my budget. And that's one of the few rules that I have. I don't go outside my budget. If I got to spend, I'll do it. If I don't have to spend, I'm not gonna look outside of the box to do some crazy stuff to meet a minimum spend. I could do the 50K, but the 20 is
It's a tough one.
I don't know.
See,
Yeah,
right now I'm
it's only
meeting,
3 months, so
and that's if it was 6 months, it's doable,
it's,
but
uh,
3 months is hard. And right now
three
I'm
months
doing
and hope,
three
and
months.
you have to hope that the car came fast. Like usually they send the next day or 2 days, but if they lost the card, you probably end
You're
up
done.
waiting a week.
You're done. No,
Yeah,
100%. Like
so
right now,
it will be
I'm trying to meet the spend for the in cash, my second one, which is 60,000 in 3 months. And then the break I have is that the green card I got had no sub, so I don't have to meet any spend, right? But the Hilton Surpass was 3,000 in 6 months, and I'm already almost finished with that one, and I still got
that's a
five
great
months to
card.
go, and I still have 5 months
I
to
love
go.
that card.
Yeah, so it's not bad.
Yeah,
So I want to get
yeah, it's
something
not
that I don't
bad.
have to kill myself necessarily, and you know, but
I'm,
it's
I'm canceling. I'm canceling. I'm about like I think in 1 week or two I have to cancel my business goal. That one will get canceled. Business goal will get canceled. Marriott will get canceled. So those are
and
the
there's
next two
nothing
that
to.
I
Let
also
me ask
plan.
you, can you downgrade from the business gold? The only thing is left, what, the green, and that sucks.
That's
That's
trash.
super trash. That's basura to
Yeah, no, yeah. I don't want to play that game.
no, and
Downgraded to
that
that
like if they
much.
had better, if they could even match a little bit of the regular green, it would be worth it. But they don't even have that.
Yeah, but no, yeah, and no credits, no nothing. Yeah,
Nothing.
that's
So
that's a
Filmo
great
was
card.
saying he left a $5,000 balance on a 0% card, and Cap One pre-approved him for the Venture X. Otherwise,
Yeah,
they didn't want me. So Phil, you did that on a 0% saver card, like that kind of a deal, on one of theirs, or just a general card. Let me see. Hear you about overspending to meet a bonus. Nope, you don't want to do that.
yeah.
Steve, how you doing, Steve? Welcome, welcome. Capital One sucks. I got a saver last year with an 800-ish score, and they only gave me $8,000 limit. I got a Fidelity Visa, and they gave me 25. It just makes no sense, Steve. We've been trying to figure this out forever.
Yeah.
Discover. I opened up Discover 9 months ago. They started me with 13. They jumped it to 17, and then they gave me 20 without me even asking.
Even Banco Popular give me like over 16K.
Funko.
Even Banco Popular will give me 16K in Capital One to deny my ass.
Steve, sign up for the Banco Popular card. Steve, use Cesar's referral and get that card because that's a great account. That's a great limit. What the heck?
And Capital One won't approve me for $1. For
No, you
even a
can't.
dollar.
No, and it's like Juan said earlier, Saver One, he couldn't even get the Capital One Saver One with Met credit
Yeah,
and have an 800 credit
same,
score. That's what it is. So,
same.
you know, look, and Phil said it was a balance on a chase card. Now, I think Chad and I spoke about this last week. You're gonna have people on in this space that say, pay off all your bills at the end of the month, never carry a balance. I have 0% utilization rate. Okay. You live in a house, you own a house, you
Mhm.
have cars, you have a kid, you have life. You tell me, are you at a 0% utilization rate right now, Caesar?
Homie. Oh no, no, but I am close to it
Okay.
because in my case I'm very close to uh yeah I'm very close to it right now. I only own, but I pay in full in my case. But I want to touch your points. But in my case, I think $700, but it was the statement. It's already paid, and it's less than 1% because I got over 100,000 in credit. But life is tough. Like the one thing, that's one thing that I tell my subscribers when they ask me in Spanish. I'm not able to pay. The best thing you have to do is like this game of points on mouse. You can also do it with the 0% APR card. If life happens, card breaks down, you lose your job, and you have $20,000 in this card. Well, it's a necessity. Just do it. But then don't be dumb enough to wait for the statement close, to not open a zero APR card to transfer that debt. So you have to play it in advance. Like you're not gonna be able to pay it, then transfer that balance.
Yeah.
And and especially like if you go with a car like this, like the Blue Business Plus, it doesn't even show to your report. So you get that 15K limit, and if you don't get it, you can triple the limit in 3 months with Amex. You can triple it. So you triple that limit and you max it out for your emergency that life happens. You're still doing a 0%. But before that thing ends, you have to for that balance, bro. The mistake that people make is taking too long to wait to the last second to transfer balances. But you can play the 0% game for a couple of years, like 2, 3, or 4 years,
100%.
just
Oh, yeah.
transferring balances. And I'm not advising anyone to do it, but when I get mad, and not mad because I'm not wasting my money, is that they wait until closing days and their offer ends and then to ask the question. So
No, I hear
that's
you. And this is DJ October. My girlfriend had Ivan. My girlfriend has three cards, all less than 1 year old. They pre-approved her for the Venture X with a 687 score. If it wasn't because we got her Blue Cash every day, I would have got it. And that's the thing. I mean, it's one of those things. Well, even when I went to Capital One Bank and they couldn't give me a straight answer, the workers there or the lady that was dealing with me, and she goes, I've only had a $500 credit limit for 3 years and I work for them. That's horrible, you know? But like to your point, I just got the new Chase In card again with a 0% APR for a year.
0%. Yeah.
Winning,
Why not
you
use
know?
it? You can use it. And especially for businesses, like and when I say business, even sole proprietors, like you can leverage that money and then you can transfer it again. Like the only difficult thing will be to transfer it. Like I don't, I haven't never seen how it could be done. Like transfer from like usually business cards got the 0% APR, but don't offer that transfer balance. So
Right.
eventually you will have to. Usually you eventually you will have to transfer it to a personal card, but still you get 12 months. So and 15 months. That's great.
Steve is saying that people building their credit go to PenFed. You like PenFed, right? Cesar?
I love PenFed.
That's
My
what I
one of my
thought.
favorite card. One of my favorite cards is the PenFed Pathfinder underrated card. Most YouTubers don't talk about this card. I think only Slash and I
Yep.
talk about this card a lot. You can get it for $0 if you know how to do it. You just have to have a checking account with $500, and you don't pay the $95. It will give you global entry, priority pass access. You will also get $100 in incidentals every year for $0. To build credit with PenFed, they have a secure loan, very similar to Navy Federal, like they call it pledge loan, that you can actually do a loan. And the trick is to pay over 50% before that loan hits the report. You will get most of the benefit, and then in 3 months you can apply for any of the benefit cards. You probably get approved with over 10K limit. It's all about relationship with PenFed. Pretty much same with Navy Federal Credit Union.
Is that also the same with US Bank? Because I heard they're tough to get.
No, I don't do US Bank, but PenFed and Navy Federal, they're like both credit unions. I also got Navy Federals. They give you high limits. This it was mostly when you're starting out and you are seeking for those limits. Those
Right.
cards will give you like this card. went for a secure card because I actually, when I destroyed my credit, I destroyed it to 490 and I rebuilt it to 813. That's why I speak a lot about credit because I destroy it, I repaired my own credit, and then I build it up to 813. So I started with this. This was a secure card, and this has like over $25,000 in limit.
Wow. Now, guys, don't forget if you have any questions, because we're going to be ending in a little bit, but do me a favor, also hit that like. And if you're new here, consider subscribing. Caesar's channel is also in the chat. It's also going to be on the YouTube when we post it. Please show him the love that you've been giving me. All the people that came here from Caesar's channel, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Use the referral links if they work for you. JP now is saying interest is tight ever to keep a balance. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah, credit card debt is sitting like thousands of millions right now, and the average they're paying is 22% interest. That's insane. So people have to start learning more how to use those 0% transfer balance cards. Um, just in the happens. In fact, my last live was yesterday. I was not talking even about credit cards. I was talking about budgeting, emergency funds, financial mistakes, trying to give some obligation to people, trying to just a little more, just not credit cards.
And you know who does that very well too? And I respect the hell out of the work he does is Darnell over at Water Your
Mm.
Soil. If you want to know about FICO scores, about improving your credit, about utilization, all that, Darnell Darnell has that on
I've been
Smash.
watching. I've been watching Darnell when his channel was a faithless channel. He never showed his face. Like I think it took him like a year or more. And I watched his video because he was talking about the secure card, and that was one of the cards that I used to review my credit. And, and I subscribed, but at that point, Warrior Soil now, he was a faithless channel. He was
He's such a
a
cool
great
guy,
guy.
you know. Steve, I
Yeah,
want to
yeah,
thank you
a
for
great
putting
guy.
in your comments here, Steve. I really appreciate you being here. Thank you. It means a lot when people are involved in the chats. It makes these lives a lot better and a lot livelier and a lot just easier than
He
than just
Yeah,
talking.
he asked about PenFed. The PenFed with PenFed, you still get the max per card is going to be $25,000 and a combine of $50,000. But you can get two cards of $25,000 credit limit. But you can also get a credit line, like a line of credit of 50,000. It will be a combine between credit cards and line of credit of $100,000 with PenFed. With
Wow.
Navy Federal, you get a max amount and credit cards of 80,000. But the more rewards is going to be max at 50,000, and the other ones, the flagship will have a max limit of $80,000. So yeah, that's the info.
Thank you so much, Cesar. So, mi gente, we are going on 2.5 hours. Caesar, do you have any parting words, papi?
No, thank you so much for the opportunity, hermano. I really appreciate it. It was a great live. I'm honored to be here, and I'm so happy that you're doing great. Can't wait to see you in New Orleans, and you can count with me. You have my number, so I'm
And
here.
yo te quiero mucho, te aprecio, te agradezco todo lo que tú has hecho por mí, por toda la otra gente aquí. I just told him I appreciate him. And I thank him for helping me and everyone else here,
Thank
especially
you,
in the Discord and in the chat. Um,
thank you.
Como te dije, te tengo un respeto increíble. Te agradezco lo que hace por nuestra gente. Te agradezco que tú nunca dices que no. Y es un orgullo say,
Thank you.
mira, I can't with these people. Like you were just saying, I'm ready to say goodbye. Pero Irving, otra vez, thank you for the super sticker,
Gracias,
papa.
hermano.
Es que
Gracias,
Irving,
hermano.
Dios mío, papa, honestly,
Gracias,
thank you.
hermano. Gracias, hermano.
Y aquí
Gracias,
viene
Xavier. Thank
Xavier
you.
otra vez. Xavier, what am I
Gracias,
going to
Xavier.
do with
Thank
you,
you.
papi? Thank you, thank you.
Thank you.
We do
Thank
it
you, brother.
because we want to help. We love everybody out here. Cesar, my love to your family. Que Dios te me cuide.
And
Que te
thank you.
acompañe siempre. And everybody go check out Caesar's channel, share and like over there. Mi gente, I love you guys. Go Knicks. I guess they're still playing. Y César, hasta la próxima. Te voy a ver, papi. And cualquier cosa, estamos en comunicación, okay? Look at
Awesome.
this. Oh, look at this. Thank you, Chad. Thank you, Chad, papi. Love you, papa.
Thank you.
Chad, you're the man. Thank you. I appreciate you. Juan Garcia. Oh, the next one. Okay, good. Thank you. So look at that. Look, we're getting up to the minutes here. All right. This works. Next one, Juan Garcia. Aplauso. Thank you, Juan. Juan, thank you again. All the
Gracias.
members here, people that joined the membership. And again, Irving, to give the gift of membership, I didn't even know that was a thing. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Cesar, that's all due to you because of the loyal
Gracias,
following
gracias.
you have, papi. Que Dios te cuide. Gracias. Everyone have a good night. John, I love you, papi. God bless you. Phil Mo, go Knicks. I love you guys. Hasta la próxima, mi gente. Like I always end it, I thank you for watching. You guys could be doing something else, but I thank you most of all for giving me, for giving us the privilege of your time. Que Dios me lo cuide. God bless you guys. Until next time.